What's up, everybody? Welcome one, welcome all to the JERKMONGER show, coming at you live from my studio here in Tampa, Florida. Except I'm not. This show isn't live from Tampa because I have a guest from another part of the country.
That's right.
Guest, Lafayette, Azevedo. What's up, homie?
Hola. We are live from Los Angeles, California.
California, yay! What? Hey, I'm trying to find my video, man. Where is it at?
Yeah, you go for it.
We
Welcome everyone to the show. The chat is in effect, so spread the word. Hit the like button. Share it.
That's right. That's right. I'm gonna. Well, see, that's why I like to have it up on my computer because I can't figure out how to do that from my phone.
Oh, good heavens!
Oh, all right. Let's see if I can do it here. Anyway, guys, what's up, everybody? Let's see how many people we have 3 people watching now, according to my phone. Why don't you guys go ahead and plug a little quick comment in the chat so I can know who you are. Just give me a quick shout out. Say, what's up, LEL, JERKMONGER, or whatever you want to call me. Go ahead, bring it out there. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and do what we just said. I'm going to like my own video because I'm entitled to. It's my video, for crying out loud. And I'm going to share it. I'm going to share it on Twitter. See, the Twitter version doesn't do it right on the phone. I'm going to have to pull up the site online because I can't remember all the stuff to type into it. Oh, what's up, everybody? Hang out. All right. I'm gonna go do this though. So nobody's commenting. I see. All right, that's fine.
They're waiting for the entertainment. That's all.
They're waiting for the entertainment. All right. So I'm gonna be drawing tonight. We're gonna be talking to Azevedo about his project. Where's my window at? Where it's at? Gordon's Bedtime. Here, I'm going to go ahead and share this here real quick. I'm just going to kind of introduce everybody to a bunch of stuff. I'm calling this indie showcase, kind of like showing off some of the different indie comics that we have available that I'm interested in personally, and stuff that you guys might be interested in as well. Let me go ahead and well, you know what I should do? I should just move this window onto my Cintiq screen here.
There you go.
Using that quite a bit. All right, screen 3. I'm sharing that. Share. Okay. All right. This is it right here. Gordon's Bedtime Adventures, Aventuras de Senor Gordon.
Oh, Senor, I should change it to Senor Gordon. So you see, you always see comic books. So here's a children's book. It's a children's book, but with definitely adult humor in the sense of you'll find it very amusing as well. It's 40 pages, hardcover, and it is a story about Gordon, who every time he goes to sleep, he teleports to the dreamland, ready for his next adventure with his best friend Pete, who is a T-Rex. And this one's a superhero story. The next one is a pirate. A third one's a space adventure. But this one has a lot. Basically, this is not a kid's book you would expect. It's completely different. I mean, the main villain is an ice cream.
Wait, let's find him. I like him.
Yeah.
Wait, this is not him, is it?
There he is, right there. There he is. There he is. He's a tomato raisin ice cream.
Oh, well, that sounds delicious.
Right. His name is King Ado.
Right.
So what do you think? What do you think his first name is?
Tom. Ado. Gotcha. Yeah.
Look at you.
I was close.
And basically, the gist of the story is how do Gordon and Pete stop the king from his dastardly plan, and they get some help along the way. But here's the catch too: if you contribute $50, there are 5 open pages, and your character that you design will be actually a character in the book that they meet on the way to the king on their road, like little path.
That's cool. That's really cool. So now, I mean, assuming since it's a children's book, it can't be something crazy, right?
Yeah, but I also assume if you're going to purchase it, of course, you can design it no matter your age, but I'd assume you'd want your child to design something outside the box, right? So, it could be anything from a luchador wrestler that looks like an animal or something, or anything. I mean, whatever. I'll draw.
or it could be a kid, right? It could be like a someone, if maybe this is a kid in your life, in someone's life, and they want to pay to have their kid in the book.
Yes, it doesn't matter what it is exactly. The kid can also be look like a superhero also. And of course I'm gonna write it, so it could be something to the effect of like, whoa, you know, where are you from? Well, I fell asleep a couple hours ago. I ended up here, you know. Yeah, interesting. Okay, well,
That reminds me, when I was a kid, there used to be these books that my mom bought me. Do you remember these, like where you could pay to have your name put in the book?
yes.
And then I would say, and then Elliot, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's me. But it only lasts so long because I'm like, oh, it's just my name.
Yeah, it's just your name.
Wow.
So yeah, this is your personal character that you are going to create, and then I'm going to redraw into the book. And
that is cool.
Yes. And like I said, the difference between this and you know, the comic books on Indiegogo is this is aimed for kids, but you can read it as well as an adult. And it is written it's a comedy. You're basically reading a comedy. I mean,
well, that's the thing I love about you. You have a great sense of humor, and I know that whatever you're going to apply, it's going to have that kind of flair to it. So I think that's pretty cool. It's definitely I imagine. I'm looking forward to backing this myself. So currently we are very low. We're only 3% of his $2,000 fixed goal. So what we're trying to do is get this book funded, so we can try to get this out there. We want to try to produce more stuff than just comics sometimes. Sometimes we want to try to get those young kids who are still early readers and things like that. Jelly Goblin says, this is Commissioner Gordon's origin story. maybe, sort of. Not really.
Right about this.
What's up, Chauncey Blakey? Let me just go ahead and read people in the chat. We got Carlo Tron say, what's up, Elliot? Shouting from NC. Oh, right on, man. Carlo Tron from NC, North Kakalaki. Benjamin Hopper says, what's up, boys? But yeah, this is a cool book, man. I know for a while, before I went into YouTube jail and you would hang out with me on YouTube, you were working on this often, right? This is the thing you were kind of focusing on for a lot. Well, at least
yeah,
in a couple.
You're right. Things. I mean, besides Canada Bear and drawing for conventions, this is what I work on, was the kids book. And if you look at, so the screen that I put up right now is a page, and it's Gordon explaining how tomatoes actually equal more birthday presents. Now, of course, you need to read it, and you're wondering how. But when Pete hears about that, he's like, oh my God, I love tomatoes now.
Yeah.
He had no clue, because Pete thinks tomatoes are disgusting, and Gordon's like, no, let me explain how tomatoes will get you more birthday presents.
So birthday presents, and I want to know that because I like birthday presents. So I'm excited about that.
So you will learn how they equal out.
Right on. Well, this is definitely a book that I think is going to be great. If you have little ones in your family or in your home, or you know some little ones, and I know that your shipping is inexpensive, so we're talking about a very minimal cost here. This is just a little over $20 to get your book. There's also a PDF here available, right?
Yeah, so it's $10 for the PDF for any smart device, and for $20 you're not getting like a comic book, like you're getting a hardcover book.
Right. Wow.
So you're getting a hardcover with a sketch inside. So I'll draw on the inside cover. I only draw Goku. I don't know how to draw anything else. And then you get a sticker, and the sticker is probably just going to be, you know, I just go buy stickers at the local 7-Eleven, see what they have available.
Yeah.
So but you'll get a sketch of the characters from the book. I'll probably draw like a cool scene of the two main characters, and then you'll get a sticker of the main characters, which I had made, and they're standing back to back.
Nice.
And like I said, and then if you want to have a character in the book, then it's good to go. So yes, like I said, it's basically a cartoon on page. So if you watch today's cartoons, because if you watch today's cartoons on Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, and so forth, and they're geared towards adults, like just the humor, you know, kids are laughing at the images, but when you listen to the humor, you're like, oh, I don't think kids get that. That's really clever. You know, it's funny.
Right.
Yeah. Well, we have pitched cartoons to Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network.
You have?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I've pitched cartoons to them. And the feedback I got was most cartoons get produced by Nickelodeon. It's because the individual that's produced or pitches it has already produced some episodes, right? So they've already had some made, or they had a reel made of the show, which it was just me pitching it by myself with a pitch Bible, going, "No, this is my story. I already wrote the first." I mean, one of those shows I wrote the first 12 episodes. And I was like, I already wrote all the scripts and I got this and that. And they're like, it's great, but do you have any actual episodes that we can air? Like, no, I don't. You can put me on TV and I'll talk about it. It's about as good as it gets.
Wait a minute. That doesn't sound right. Well, sure. We'll bring you on. We'll bring you on.
I mean, I didn't have any, I didn't have anything for them. Yeah.
No, that's awesome, man. I'm definitely excited about this. I'm trying to respond to someone here in the chat and I can't get the spelling right. Anyway, is Jerkmonger from this is Yamagigante, is Jerkmonger gluten free? The answer is no, because I've eaten quite a bit of gluten today. No, I have it here on the screen. I think it looks great, man. I'm a big fan of you. We've been friends for a little while, man. We go back to the early Instagram live streaming I did there several years ago. And you've you've always added great humor. He's got a great sense of humor. Some of you guys would be like, what? But trust me, when you're in the middle of it, it's hilarious. And so we used to have good times over there. And at first I was like, well, who's this guy trolling me? Then I realized, oh, he's hilarious. Gotcha. I'll change that. So anyway, Gordon's Bedtime Adventures by Lafayette Azevedo. It says Redondo Beach. Is this California? Redondo Beach?
Yeah, Redondo Beach. Yep.
Is that like redundant beach?
Yeah, you're right. It actually could be redundant since there's like 20 beaches lined up. So you're right. Yeah.
Right. But it's really Redondo is more like circular, right?
It is. Yeah.
That's what you wouldn't know that because you sound Hispanic, but you really are Portuguese. Yeah. He's Portuguese. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I just want to point it out because it makes him uncomfortable. It doesn't probably make him uncomfortable at all, but
it's a daily thing.
I got tons of paranormal O's from TPQ 1969. What's going on? Hey, I invited Brian Shearer also. He should be coming up. Speaking of Brian Shearer, let me go ahead and let me just go ahead through some of the other campaigns. Like I said, this is Gordon's Bedtime Adventures by Lafayette Azevedo. It's a very modest goal, guys. We've talked about this behind the scenes. This is genuinely an opportunity to back a friend of mine who's got a great concept here. I'd love to see this get off the ground, and I know your actual legitimate numbers are not that crazy, so it sounds like it's right on time. Slick Rick says, "Why does Elliot Monger jerk? Will he ever stop?" Arthur Brown says, "I wanted to name one of my kids Lafayette, but the wifey said no." Oh, they're gonna name after you.
Would have been a good choice.
Violet says, "Blame Canada Day." I am going to blame Canada Day.
No, we can't.
Why?
Because I'm Canadian.
Oh, you're Canadian. Well, how about we're going to blame Canada Dry?
Oh, I don't like Canada Dry. So yes, you can do that.
Done. We'll blame Canada Dry. All right, guys. So also we have on the docket, I listed a bunch of campaigns that I'm particularly interested in that I would like to share with you guys. We've got Gunship Thunderpunch by Brian Shearer. Let's see. I'm going to refresh this. This says $27,315. Not bad. He's moving along. But as you guys know, to produce a comic book, Vilna says, I'm Canadian too. There you go. Jamie says Canada did it. I saw the whole thing. So we're at $27,315 for Gunship Thunderpunch, guys. As you guys know, these comics are not easy. They're not easy to produce, and they are costly. And even though Brian has a modest plan for his project, he was smarter than me. He's instead of going to 96, I think he went to 64 pages. He's way smarter than me. But I'm so crazy for y'all's that we did it. Oh, by the way, before the night's over, I will be posting tonight updates for those of you who are interested. I will have some new stretch goals. So if you've backed my campaign, you'll see some cool stuff there. We also have Flying Fortress by Eric Weathers. I should probably send him the link, huh? Eric Weathers, he might be busy right now, so we'll see. Flying Fortress. This is a cool project too. This is about a top. I'm going to read it here. A top tier B-17 crew goes on a mission to bomb Hitler. After sending him to a fiery death, they are shot down by an experimental aircraft and crash land in a world stuck in medieval times. I'm actually working on a pinup girl for this particular set. As you can see, my name's right there. I have to work on mine, so I'm going to be working on that tonight as well. Cameron Thomas says, Elliot, with the circle, the red circle. I love it. Matthew Fowler says, don't forget Team Monster, SHINOBI, SASQUATCH, and Monster MD. I don't have them on here yet, but I'm just going off. They were just on Ethan's thing, so I'm kind of sharing this here. This is some of the unsung folks. Sometimes we have flying, rather Offworlder, the Protectors of Sarah. Or is this Sarah or Sarah? It's like Sriracha. Sarah. This is also by Ben Henderson, my good friend of Cautionary Comics. His book looks kind of cool, man. I'm kind of digging this whole thing here. I see what's happening here. Lots of ninjas, lots of scantily clad ladies. Scantily clad.
It's gonna sell.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And this
ninjas and half naked ladies. Think about that.
It's actually about this. I think he's some sort of like Scotsman or something like that who shows up in the future or something. It's kind of wild. And then we've got LONESTAR, Soul of the Soldier. And by the way, Mike S. Miller has been super helpful to me during my campaign, and I cannot thank him enough. And I just want to make sure I said that publicly and in front of all of you, lest you think I'm crazy. And not only has he helped me, but I also got help from Earthworm Jim by Doug TenNapel. He is the writer on my book, DOOMKICKER. DOOMKICKER. This is the gift party, Vilna. Edwin's doing Blood in the Jungle for Offworld as well. That's right. He's doing that, and that's, I think, being drawn by. I don't know if he's announced who's drawn that. Maybe chill out with that. I hope Matthew Fowler says, I hope Offworld gets that 30K. I want that Weldon crossover book. Yeah, that must be it. That's the Blood in the Jungle book. All right, there you go. He did announce it. Matthew Weldon is an excellent artist, and he's on here. So there you go. He's got that going. And then we've got, of course, DOOMKICKER. We're at 41,530. Let me just refresh it to see if it's gone up. Oh, we're still at 530. Again, it went up today. So I'm very grateful to all you guys. Look, we got 70 early bird specials sold. I sold 3 wallpapers. That's cool. That's cool. And we got stuff. I'm trying to make it so that anyone can contribute, That's always an issue. Hey, Serena Sketches, how you doing? She's in the chat. She's one of my mods. Having a great day. P Money says, hey, Jerkmonger, happy Canada Day. I ordered my Offworlder, my LONESTAR 2, and my DOOMKICKER. I got some great stuff coming. I hear you. Well, don't forget to check out. Even if listen, guys, even if you're maybe you're not quite, this might not be your thing here, Gordon's Bedtime Adventure. It's my thing. I want to get it. I got kids in my life. I want to get this for my kids, for the kids in my life, my godchildren. My kids are a little old now. They probably won't do that, but definitely, if you're looking to kick some Doom, after you kick some Doom, why don't you go read a bedtime story like Gordon's Bedtime Adventures? Check it out.
Well, yeah, because DOOMKICKER's gonna scare the turd out of you, so you need something to relax you before you go to bed. This book is more like a Xanax.
Yeah. By the way, Lafayette was the one who made my video here, the one that's in the front of my campaign. He's that's how much love he showed me. And he deserved
DOOMKICKER.
Yeah, remember that? That was fun, man. That was fun. I want to do that.
What people don't know. So here's what people don't know about that video. We literally put that together in like 5 minutes or less. I was like, Elliot, got to record something. He's like, I got like 2 minutes. I was like, what do you mean you got 2 minutes? You just got on. I gotta go. So let's just do it. And I was like, okay, you need to sound like a 70s movie guy. You got it. Then he does his bit one time, and then I'm like, okay, look, you got to do the 3 last lines over again. He does that one time, and then that's it. He's like, I gotta go. I was like, I'll take care of the rest, and that's it.
Yeah. You did a great job, man. You did awesome. Yeah, you did awesome. This was great. I love it. Yeah, man. So we're doing pretty good. As far as that rest of it's concerned, one of the things I want to talk about tonight while we're on the subject of kicking Doom is I'm kind of working on a couple of things here. I'm trying to develop. I am looking at possibly one of the things that I feel like is somewhat missing from some of what's happening on the indie comic market. Can you tell me what you think about this? Because I really haven't talked to you about this, Lafayette. I mean, we've talked a little bit about this kind of stuff, but Carl O'Rowe says, "Deathsworn coming soon to Indiegogo. Mailing list live on IGG now." See, I messed that part up. I messed it up. Hold on, let me do that again. "Deathsworn coming soon to Indiegogo. Mailing list live on IGG now."
All right, now I'll give it a shot,
Okay,
but
cool.
this is gonna be as if it was done by Elmo. Here we go.
Deathsworm coming soon to Indiegogo. Mailing list live on IGG now.
There
That's
we go.
kind of creepy, man. That's creepy. Yeah, Carl, go ahead and clip that for your promo if you want. I don't care. That sounds good to me. Matthew Fowler says, "Hey, Carl. Hey, Carl. Hey. So this is a character I've been kind of working on here. I actually should have been working on other stuff today, but I got caught up in this. I'm calling him for now. I don't know. What should I name him now? Is this a good time to do that?
Well, what is he for, though?
He's a superhero.
I know. Is this for a project or for?
Okay, so this is what I want to do. I'm starting to. Oh, Arthur Brown says that Elmo was pretty dope. People are laughing. Zeno the Stoic says thick Aquaman. No, man, chill. Dang, just because he got a beard. I mean, see, this is why I get frustrated. No, I'm just kidding. No. I normally start my rants that way. Remember the old days? Like we go further back than IGG, right? You follow? Did you follow me first on Twitch?
Good heavens, this guy goes on rants.
Yeah. Dinner is ready. So I got to go. Cool character, Ellie. Thanks, Serena. You haven't even seen what he is yet. Is he handsome though? That's all I care about at this point. I don't care. Anyway, I don't care.
He kind of looks like Aquaman.
Shut up. Shut up. No. What I think he is, I wanted to give him a different look. I want to create a Superman character, an Apex character. Actually, that's a good name, Apex. Actually, I have a better name than that, but I think he is the living descendant of Hercules. And that's why he's powerful. I had this whole story. I had this whole universe that I have.
Wait, so does he live in modern times?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Zeno the Stoic says, "Your fans have to bust your balls." No, listen, I'm good with that. It's okay. My balls have been sufficiently busted. That's okay. That sounds dirty. I shouldn't say that out loud.
That was, yeah.
All right, so so what he is, he's got all the strength and abilities of Heracles, but he lives in modern time. When I first came up with this character, he was called the son of Heracles, but I just called him that. But what he is, he's do you remember that character, Wonder Man from the Avengers? Remember that when he started out? I liked his origin, that he was a stuntman, but he couldn't get hurt. But that he was a super powered stuntman. And that's why he was using his powers to make money. So I figured this guy is probably on that level. Maybe a little too handsome, says Cameron Thomas. Maybe, but he's a young guy. He's younger. He's kind of a hipster. You know, he's part of this culture today. I can't help it. But he encounters some stuff. I'm also trying to create a monster guy that would be someone that gets affected, like the Thing or the Hulk, who has issues. And I think would start out negative and becomes better later. I'm still working on that. But anyway, nothing about this sounds interesting to you. I see. It's okay.
Well, you have a million ideas.
I know.
Remember your original idea before DOOMKICKER?
Yeah.
Yeah, remember that one. And then you also have what's that other one? Atomo.
Yeah. This is all part of that. So what it is though is that I think what we're missing in this particular sector is good superheroes. Everybody's doing monsters and horror stuff, and I've noticed that a lot. There's a lot of horror, and at first I thought that was going to be the niche, like that was going to be the small thing, but then all of a sudden, and I think part of it's because I mean, let's just face it. Some of it is just easy to do. Even if it was to turn into a film, you can do monsters pretty easy with effects, you know. but superheroes cost money. But that's okay, because I'm not interested in necessarily turn this guy into a movie. I think he'd just be a good a comic, or maybe an animation. I think animation works. I think there's not enough superheroes in animation. I wonder why.
So before we continue, you going on another project, you have like 90 pages to draw for Doomkicker.
96, buddy, 96.
Well, you've drawn at least one page, right? So 95. So let's not like, hey guys, got another idea.
No, I'm just having fun, man. Sometimes in the middle of all this stuff, I gotta kind of make something.
You know what I do notice though? You do like drawing beards.
I do like drawing beards. I used to wear one.
Yeah. Used to wear a beard.
I used to wear one. What were you gonna say? What were you gonna say? I stopped you. What were you gonna say?
No, nothing. I mean, so basically, he's a descendant of the Greek gods, and But okay, so he's a superhero in what fashion? Like super strength, super.
Well, that's the thing. He's super strong. Unless I gave him some kind of, unless he was a descendant of Heracles, but not a human descent, like of a mortal woman. Maybe it was another god got involved and made a, so it could fly. I don't know. Zeno the Stoic says working class superhero and a fish out of water story. Yeah. That's kind of what I'm kind of shooting for here. Just a guy. He's a guy who's got stuff, but he's not sure what to do. So he just does. He's kind of like, remember, kind of how,
Huck. Huck. Remember that one, Huck?
Huck. I don't remember. I never read that.
That was by Mark Miller and Raphael Albuquerque.
Yeah, was that good?
And it's about he's basically a mechanic. He's kind of slow,
Oh, okay.
A little bit slow. He's like the local the local guy everybody loves. Oh, Huck, hey, and Huck's like, I'm just here fixing cars. I got nothing to do with nothing. And he has super strength, and he knows it, and he basically stops. He stops crime or whatever. Not necessarily crime. Actually, he just stops one particular heist and so forth. And it ends up being his brother that's basically jealous of him. That has the same ability as him. But it's that fish out of water, I'm just the normal, blue collar worker. He doesn't wear a suit, nothing. Always wears his overalls.
Oh, I remember the art, the stuff for that. Actually,
yeah.
I bought that. I bought that secondhand at a convention, but I never read it. I just like the art. Okay, so it was good.
Yeah. No, it was not. This thing is, I bought it for the same reason you bought it, because Raphael Albuquerque drew it.
Right.
And I also came in with the same thing you did. Like, well, I did read it, but I was like, it's one of those things where I always say this to you. I'm such an art person when it comes to buying comics and so forth.
Yeah.
That I'm just like, I don't care if I don't read it. I did, but at the same time, like, it doesn't matter to me. Like the art better be good, and then if it's good, I'm all in. I picked up my books today because I haven't been to the shop in 2 weeks, and he handed me a whole stack of like 12 books, and it's just stuff I like. The art, I don't give a shit about the story. I don't care if the story's bad. I can care less.
Yeah, that's the problem. I think a lot of this type of books. Let me see. Let me just read the chat real quick as it's scrolling by now. Dark Admiral March says, "Hi, all listening along while driving." Oh, very good, very good. Slick Rick says 8 pecs. His superpower is having 8 pecs. Yeah, I could draw that. Does his power come from eating gluten? Vilna says, yes, superheroes, please. That's interesting. I wonder how many of you guys are interested in superheroes. Give me a 1 if you're interested in superheroes. Jeremiah Jones, what's up, brother? He says, hey, my favorite jerk is on. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. I read the part of working class superhero from Zeno the Stoic. Shade says dollar bill sign symbol, money symbol. That's gonna be money. It would be cool if he was just strong, no heat vision or regeneration craze. So I do have a character, and I think I've talked to you about this before. But I'm not going to share any more about this. It's just really an early development thing. And let me just say this too. I know what you're saying about I still got lots of work to do on this one, but I'm already kind of thinking ahead about what my next project will be. I think it might be a Toma, but I really need to think about something that's more commercial, because I really think that based on my experience so far, and this is a good opportunity to kind of talk about crowdfunding and campaigning and how to make a comic on something I've been wanting to do for a while. I might do a video, separate videos, where I'm going to kind of walk people through my process and what I did through the campaign. Because I know you finished the art on your book, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, your book is your children's book's complete, and you're doing this. I'm using crowdfunding the other way, which is to fund the project up front before I start the project. And there are some pitfalls that I've discovered along the way that I think would be great, interesting information for those of you who are interested in creating your own stuff, things that you should be thinking about. And we got my friend here, my brother, Brian Shearer. What's up, homie?
What's going on, dude?
Not much, man. Not much. We just did a little quick round of different books that I'm excited about, and we talked about Thunder Punch, so we're hoping we can drive some people here. Hey guys, for those of you who are here, we have 60 people watching, and I have 30 thumbs up. I would love it if you guys would like this. If you like it, like it. If you don't like it, no problem. But also please share on your respective platforms, so we can try to get some more attention to these two particular projects, especially because I want my brother Brian to really do well, and my brother Lafayette to do well as well. So we got some work to do, people. We got the ones. Oh my gosh, look at all the ones for superheroes. Let me get a 0 if you don't want superheroes, if you don't care. Not a paranormal. Oh, let's change that. Make it a 2. Because I think I'm gonna
consider your brand. Consider your brand, Elliot.
So okay, I'm gonna keep reading. I'm gonna keep reading here. Let's see. Hugh Jazz says it would be cool if he was just strong, not he vision or generation grace. Gotcha. Vielnitz says Bacchus was good. What's Bacchus?
I don't know.
I don't know what Bacchus is either.
I'm coming into a conversation midway through, so
I'm talking about a potential superhero comic that I want to try. And I'm going to explain why I want to try it, and also why I'm thinking about this now, even though I haven't even started drawing Doomkicker. I'm going to talk about that in a second. Jelly Goblin says auto electricians are the top of the car repair heap now, not mechanics. Interesting.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. Cameron Thomas says just make him crazy strong. No secret identity either. That's something I consider too, Cameron. That's something.
His name is Frank Johnson. Superhero name, Frank Johnson.
But his buddies call him Frankie.
Hey,
Frankie. Hey, what's up?
Get Frankie in here. Shine the Frankie symbol. It's a pack 6-pack of PBR and
PBR. Like it.
So wait, is that the same character? Another beard guy?
It's the same guy. I'm just drawing it slightly different.
Okay.
Gotcha. Well, I'll talk about that too. Okay, so let's see. Cameron Thomas says, just make him crazy strong. Okay, Matthew Fowler says, hey, have Hercules go to Hollywood and become a famous on social media. Once he blows up, ancient Greek monsters come out of hiding to kill him.
Well, he can't do that now.
No.
Because you just said it.
But then Slick Rick says, my Apex superhero name is lingering in the chat for too long. Don't nobody steal it from me. Apex will be huge. Oh, I get it, because I said Apex, not 8 pecs. Yeah, the tricks are for kids. Zeno Stowe says, idea for a villain. His great, however many great grandfather who has to kill him and take his power to maintain his own. That's interesting. Villain says, Bacchus was just an old drunk in present day in Eddie Campbell's comic. Eddie Campbell, who's that?
Eddie Campbell. I don't know Eddie Campbell.
I don't know Eddie Campbell either. But we got a lot of ones. All right, we got ones. We got Hayes from X Kid Z. He interrupted the ones. Hugh Jazz gave me like 5 ones, 6 ones, maybe 8 ones. I don't know. I can't read that many ones without slowing down. Noah the Hyper Potato.
Not his real name.
Says 1, but I love war comics best. Oh, interesting. I got a woot from Arthur Brown. Jeremiah just says Red Rumble. Oh, you remember Red Rumble, Jeremiah? My man. That's what I'm talking about. Comics Legend says we all grew up on superheroes. This is what we want. It's true. I want to explore that. That's the conversation I want to have tonight. Zeno the Store says, look how Doug does it. He makes a property and tries to sell it all over. That's true, but I'm going to talk about. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what we got stuff to talk about. Zeno the Store says Brian, and Rival Steve says Brasher.
Brasher, you busy?
Matthew Fowler says, "Sub Brian." Jerry Jelly Goblin says, "Funding up from Beats doing market research." Funding up from Beats doing more. What does that mean? I don't. Did I read that wrong?
Probably.
I think I lost myself here. Did I? Cam, what's up? Is on here. Says, "What up, guys? Still getting number ones. Funding. Funding up front beats doing market research. Gotcha. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Good evening, Brian. Brian, ahoy. Getting the circle, red circles. What up, guys? 11111. Caleb Colon is laughing at us. Not Caleb's colon, like Caleb Colon is laughing at us. Travis Kirkland says, "As soon as I get paid Friday, I'm back in Gunship, Thunderpunch, and Doomkicker."
Bam. There it is.
I hope you will consider Gordon's bedtime stories. Is that right?
Bedtime Adventures.
Bedtime Adventures. Sorry, I can't. It's not on screen right now. I can't see it. Back as God of Wine and Partying. Oh yeah. Let's see. Alfonso Prodi. Hey, by the way, guys, Alfonso Prodi has a new YouTube channel, or maybe one that he's been building. I liked and I followed and I subscribed to his. He's got some good information there for all of us about OBS. If you guys are interested in live streaming, check it, or check your face at the door and slam it. Melissa Urban says Hecate should be his mother. She is the goddess of magic, moon ghosts, and witchcraft. Ooh, I like that a lot. She awakens his strength from being the offspring of Heracles. Oh, you just gave me good ideas. Let me write that down. Forrest McLeod says, "Give him a glorious beard. Really appreciate it." Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Well, that's what he's got there. You can't have too big of a beard, though, right? If you're a superhero, it's kind of like the rule they gave up in what's that movie, The Incredibles, with the capes.
Oh, no capes.
Can you imagine if you get your beard caught in like a turbine? Ugh.
I'd rather not.
I don't think that won't feel good. Back is the key grip on Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. Great guy. Forward McCloud says, "Give him a glorious beard." Evening, gentlemen, says Andrew Taz. Man, I'm reading a lot of this chat. It's getting fierce. I'm getting tired. I might need a seat. Well, I am sitting.
You should already be sitting now.
I am sitting. I'm getting a nice cornhole from Alfonso Prodi. Paranormal's pregame show. Kind of.
Which is,
by the way,
tomorrow.
Tomorrow we are not doing it this week on Thursday. It will be tomorrow at 9 p.m. on Brian's channel. We will be. I think we're going to continue to do it on Brian's channel. So for those of you who are wondering, Alfonso Prodi said, "I like his Matrix background today." Whose Matrix background?
I don't know. I'm not aware of any Matrix backgrounds.
All right. So let me start that conversation. We can go on. Well, let me take a commercial break real quick. Let me go ahead and share the campaigns to see where we are, fellas. Gordon's Bedtime Adventures by Lafayette Azevedo. He's one of my guests here today. Lafayette, have you met Brian? Brian, have you met Lafayette?
Hi, Lafayette.
Hi, Brian.
Now we've met.
Now we know each other. What time are you coming to dinner?
Oh, I'm outside the door right now.
Oh, well, come on in.
I'm in.
Awesome.
So, thank you.
That was me the whole time.
Ah.
All right. Gordon's Bedtime Adventures. Again, this is not your typical campaign that would normally be shown on under normal circumstances here on all these channels, but it is a children's book, and I'm telling you, this particular one is my favorite feature. We've got here, it's an original character in the book for $50. Guys, this is a great idea. If you have little ones in your family, you can basically you can make them a character. You can even involve them and make them a character for, especially around Christmas time. When are you planning on shipping this? September? It says here.
September, yeah. September.
So look at that. If you could put that in there, all of a sudden you have your kid's character. Maybe it's a niece, a nephew, grandkid, a godchild, whatever. You can get them in the book. Maybe it's for yourself. Maybe you've always wondered what it would be like to be in Gordon's Bedtime Adventure. Well, now you can know it. You can be part of it. It'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, you could draw a monster, draw whatever you want. Just keep it more like, kid friendly.
Kid friendly. Be a monster. You can make it a monster. You can make it a sock with a face.
You can even make it Doomkicker.
Oh,
So,
well, I think we're gonna
yeah.
have some. I don't know if you can make a DOOMKICKER.
I mean, you could imagine if like Ethan like bought a part, put Cyberfrog in there. I'm like, what?
Well, no, I
You know
guess
what I mean? Though, like people just putting their characters in the book. You're like, wait, what?
that's interesting. That's interesting.
Yeah, like what's the main character from DOOMKICKER? What's his name? Stan?
Hank.
No,
Hank.
Hank.
I can put
And
Hank in
Hank's
there.
in there with his hammer. You know,
Huh.
yeah, that'd be interesting actually.
That would be interesting. At least in according to SV here, if you put your kids in Lone Star, Mike Miller will have a vampire kill them, and that's the
Yikes.
difference. Your character will stay alive.
Yeah, your character will stay alive. He'll have some comedic things to say, and he'll be part of the adventure.
Yeah. I think it'd be cool. So if you guys are interested, and by the way, and if you're not interested, but maybe somebody else in your family is interested, go share with them. That's what I love about this. You can go to the link. I have it down in the description below. Click on that, and then share that link with other people, and get them. You know, maybe they have a kid in their life that wants to be part of this. I know sometimes we don't think that way, but you know, we're halfway through the year now, kids. Guess what? Christmas is around the corner, sorta. Not really, but enough. If you know what I'm saying. Gunship Thunder Punch. Ryan, how are we doing, man?
Well, let's see. Let's look at. Looks like at 20. Did you realize? I'm looking at your screen. 27,315 is where we're at. It's kind of slowed down the last couple days.
It has. You know, I do know that I posted something today, and yesterday I posted a video, and I got a bump. So it's about that too. And that's something we can talk about as well, about the importance of marketing your product as much as possible, doing live streams, chatting about it, talking about it, sharing it around. Sometimes something I got to think I've been wanting to share as well is sometimes we get a little nervous about sharing our product with other people, but it's important you do it. If you, like I heard it said today, I think Doug said it, you know, if you don't share it, no one will know about it. No one will see it. So I think someone on his show said it.
Yes. Yeah.
So we're here. Tell us about Thunder Punch. For those who may not be initiated.
Well, if they haven't been initiated, what Thunder Punch is it fills the giant robot hole in your heart with adventure and explosions and Martians. And it's about a woman whose son is kidnapped by Martians. And to get him back, she is going to recruit the help of a criminal with a life sentence who, as it turned out, was the commander of gunship Thunderpunch decades before. And what she doesn't know is the ship's alive and it's not happy about being abandoned for 30 years.
That could be a problem.
Gunship Thunderpunch. Look at him doing the great Thunderpunch stuff, action, adventure, good times.
Robots that transform.
That's true.
And they're giant. They're not just like your normal size robots. They're almost like
no, it's not like this crazy stuff that Boston Dynamics is doing. You know those things? Those creepy things? No. No
GoBots either, by the way.
No, we're not doing GoBots. And we're not doing Transformers either.
Xeno the Stoic says, Brian, just say it's Streets of Fire with robots.
It's blah blah meets blah blah blah.
Yeah, fill in the blank. Whatever you want it to be.
Whatever you want.
You like it, I love it. But yeah. So this is Gunship Thunder Punch again. A great project. I'm really looking forward to it myself. Oh, maybe this is the Matrix background they're talking about.
I think they're talking about Mike must have done something like that on you know how he has those
he must be
animated little things going on. I think that's what
the GIFs / GIFs. I call them JGIFs.
JGIFs.
Just so I can be happy with everybody. Flying Fortress by Eric Weathers is also happening.
Oh, look at that. He's almost about to break 20K.
He's about to break 20K. I'm working on one of these postcards for him on a what do you call them? Pinup girl. It's gonna be awesome. This is definitely something that you guys might be interested in. I tell you why, he's one of our boys, man. He's lettering my book. He's lettering Earthworm Jim. Is he lettering your book too?
Yeah, he is.
He's lettering that. He did not letter Gordon's Bedtime Adventures.
No, I do it all myself.
There you go. And also, but he's lettered a bunch of other books, and he's really working really hard. I'm really hoping we can help support him. A lot of his work is already done, complete in this book, but he is remastering it. And it's almost there. It's almost at that 20K. If we can get him, he's got 5 days left. 5 days left.
And all these, and the 30 days goes by so fast.
It does. So we got to try to help him get there, so we can get to that stretch goal, so that he can pay me for doing pinup. You know, that'd be helpful. No, but regardless, this is a really cool looking project. It's at least a great sounding project. A lot of cool ideas. The idea of World War II soldiers or airmen end up in medieval times. So I'm excited about that, to see how we can bend time and space.
Space.
Eric Weathers says Comic Legend officially changed his name to Eric Letters. It's true. It's true. Draken says A Night at the Roxbury mixed with Roots. I suspect not. Alfonso Pro says it's Transformers meets Brian Shearer. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Oh, snap. Custom Elvis says I already backed Gunship Rocket Punch.
Oh, well, now go back. Gunship Thunder Punch.
Yeah, that's probably, you probably backed the wrong one. Cameron 38 says GoBots can stay in the void where they belong.
The void, but not the ether.
Not the ether. We need them out of the ether because we don't want to have any issues with those guys. All right, so that's that one. We've got Offworlder by Ben Henderson of Cautionary Comics. This is also a very exciting project. I don't have any involvement in this, except that there is going to be, I have an interest in it, however, because there will be an Offworlder Lone Star kind of crossover here. Or actually it's not. It's going to be Lone Star Ravage crossover that Edwin Boyette's going to be writing, I believe. And our Matthew Weldon will be illustrating. Matthew Weldon's such a sweet dude, man. He's super humble, man, that guy. So humble I want to punch him, but I'm just saying.
Right. And really. He uses crazy tools.
He does. I tried using his tools, and I got to be honest with you. He made me mad.
It's the tools that you get at Target. It's just like what is it? The gel pen, like just not ballpoint, but whatever it is.
Yeah, I bought them.
I've got one. I've got one. It's a great pen. I just can't do anything with it.
Well, I've used them for years. I used to use them a lot for little doodles in my notebooks during meetings.
Yeah.
But then,
like what he does?
Yeah, no. By the way, I bought a new pen today.
What'd you buy?
I bought a Zebra. Where is it? I was going to do a review of it, but I'm like, this is such a cheap pen. Is it worth a review if it's so cheap?
Sure, because somebody out there is going to pick it up and go, should I buy this?
That's cheap. A great point. That's a great point. I'll do the review soon. It's a Zebra 701 or something like that. It's one of their fountain pens. It writes nice. It's an interesting fountain pen because it's got a weird tip. It's not like your tip. Here, I'm going to switch my camera off. Well, no, I better not. I better not let me keep advertising for people's stuff. Lone Star, Soul the Soldier. Also, this is already in demand, but again, Mike Miller has been such a helpful dude, man. So I owe him at least this much. Earthworm Jim, also the writer on Doomkicker, and he's enjoying a nice lead.
A little.
I think
1 or 2 orders.
I think we're close.
Yeah, I think we're gonna smoke him.
Yeah.
He's only got 11 days left, but we have like 20 some. He's going down.
Yeah, he's going down. I can't wait to get to that 500,000 mark.
That's chump change, man.
Whatever. Million.
I'm gonna give that away to like just a random person on the street.
We're not even gonna worry about this anymore. No. But not only is he working on Earthworm Jim, which is his passion project from lifelong, he's lived a lifetime thinking about this character. And one of you guys in the chat has lived as long as he's been concerned about this character.
True.
It's very, very true. And he gets to do the book, and he's working hard. He's got 2 pages a day, and actually looks really, really good too. He's crazy, but hey, he's Doug. He's Doug, and he's cruising along. He's got a bunch of interesting little things here that say fact. I don't even know what this means. I wish his marketing.
I think that means that's Dougie's for unlocked.
Oh, I guess. I wish it would just say unlocked.
And you probably wish he would use a regular font as well.
Yeah.
I like how that one he's gone fact.
Yeah, you know what would be it would be better? It would be better if you put a check mark on it. That would at least
that would be great. You know what else would be good? Some consistency in the shadows.
Doug is no letterer.
Trash is what I'm gonna say. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Let's go with that orange fact at the bottom right hand. Trash.
Yeah. Not even the same color.
Yeah, he's not even matching the color. Or the case. Like one is all caps, another's lowercase.
I like this one. Almost reminds me of Chia.
Fact.
Fact. Okay, you just put moss on it, like hairy moss. Anyway, Doomkicker is going well. Jerk. It's a jerk. What is this here? Handsome. What is that?
Emboss this book. Handsome. It's like that's like Batman just hit Cary Grant in 1966, and it went handsome.
Man.
That was a joke for older people.
For boomers. Yeah. Anyway,
a boomer reference.
300 something plus, whatever. Doomkicker. Uh-oh. I'm locking up.
Oh no.
I'm locking up.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
What are you doing there, fella?
It's the computer.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me see if I can turn this off. Let me see if I can. Oh no, I can't get anything going here.
Do I need to take over here?
No, I mean,
do I need to share my screen? Is that what needs to go on here?
If you guys can share your screen, that'd be great.
Okay, look, bam, there it is.
My screen just blacked out. That's all right. For you guys, you can keep on talking.
41,570 is where you're at.
There you go.
570. Woo!
Look at there.
Did it go up?
I don't know. Since the last time you were just there?
I hope so.
Well, I hope so too. I hope so too.
I sold some wallpapers.
You did?
I did.
Oh,
I did.
Digital
really
wallpaper, 3 of them clean. Yeah.
My computer. I'm angry.
Oh, you don't sound angry.
It's a deep anger.
Oh,
it's a deep
one that needs to be resolved with counseling and sharing your feelings around a group in a semicircle.
Yeah. Okay, let me see if I can read. I can't read all all the messages, super chats. Like I'm really hopeful here. Let's see. Force One says, I love the Zebra 701. I've been using that pen for office work for years now. It's got refills and easy to use. That's true. Only problem is it's not waterproof. Slick Rick says, Jerkmonger, the artwork on Doomkicker looks awesome. Reminds me of Juanjo Guarnido. What? And Jordi Burnett. What? That is high praise, man. Thank you for that. I don't deserve that. And I lost that comment, by the way. I don't know where it went because my computer got back up and running.
Oh, is it back up?
Yeah, but then it went fast down the slippery slope here. Hold on, let me see.
You're at Noah the Hyper Potatoes where you're at.
Well, let me finish reading my praise. Can I get my praise? Listen, nice, clean, and stylistic designs. We'll back that up in a couple of weeks. Boom! Thank you, Slick Rick. I appreciate that. Noah the Hyper Potato says, back Gunship Thunderpunch. Kick some doom with Mr. 40K and Cigar Man. Oh,
bam!
He's, as Reed says, he's got 11 different fonts.
Oh my gosh, he does. 11 teen.
Oh, it did go up. Look, I was at 530. You see it on my screen? Oh, you can't see it on my screen.
I can't see anything on your screen.
All right, well, I'm going to show you. Hold on.
We saw you're at 570, right?
I'm at 570, but I was at 530, so it did bump up. Hey, it's my face.
Oh, hey, your hair's coming in.
I know, I got to shave it.
Oh.
I like it bald.
You do? You like it shiny bald?
Yeah, because this is hard to maintain. Like, then I have a bunch of hair on my neck, right? So you got to, and I'm not going to try to figure out a trim the edge of that. I'm going to go ahead and shave the whole thing clean. Yeah. Barber free. No barbers. This is the pen. This is the pen. I do like it though. It's got an interesting. Can you see that at all? Can you see
a little bit? Yeah.
Yep.
Kind of see that. It has the nib, but it has a weird like sheath over it.
Huh.
So it protects the nib point. I like it though. I it's like $5.50 or something like that at Walgreens here in Tampa. It's regular price. And it did write smoothly. I gotta say, it's a good thing. So. Oh, there you go. There's my review.
Oh, all right. Well,
that's it.
I'll save you some time later in the week.
Yeah. I'll just pretend that nobody heard that. He's got 11 different fonts. Doug is great at coming up with jokes only he gets. That's Alfonso. That's true. Caleb Colon says he paid money for those handmade fonts. Trash. Lawrence, thank you very much. Doug is being his creative self. I like how Lawrence uses the red circle for the avatar.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Good stuff.
My computer's haunted. It is haunted. I don't like it. D Fresh says, tag Brian in quick.
I was in. I did it.
I don't know.
I showed people the stuff.
Lafayette isn't saying very much, but
I'm reading the chat.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Custom O says your computer is now in the ether. Oh, that's
be careful with that.
That's a possibility. Alfonso says, you deserve the highest praise, Elliot. Your art is great. No, I'm just kidding. Billy Wamba says, keep it like that. Can keep it like this? I can't. You can't keep it. It's still growing.
Think harder. Concentrate, Elliot.
I mean, you can't. I mean, your hair is so short, and I mean, it's not like there's nothing to maintain, right? I mean, I know what you want. You want the Stone Cold Steve Austin look at all times.
No, man. It's, you know what it is? It bugs me when I have the hair in the back of my neck that grow out.
They just cut that part.
Because I already look like a Sasquatch, you know?
How about, you ever thought of wearing a scarf indoors?
Larry Hama does that.
Oh, that's because he's Larry Hama.
Do you like turtlenecks?
No.
How do you feel about Dickies?
Oh,
those are just, let me tell you. So the word's weird.
Yeah, it is.
Right? But the idea of the Dickie makes me very warm.
Oh,
okay.
What I mean is, it looks very uncomfortable.
Oh.
It doesn't look like it's a fun thing to wear. Look, Custom Elvis tried to write Dickies are great, and it blocked.
Held for review.
Oh, I let people see it.
You know what's funny is if you put Jerkmonger, sometimes Jerk won't show up. Stupid.
Yeah.
It's my name.
Oh, Matthew Fowler says, "Hey Brian, is that a Hardee's Moose Cup from the '80s?" Yes, it is.
What? Let me see that.
You'll see this. Check this out. I don't know how this is. You know how as your life goes along, things kind of get caught in the wake of it and get pulled with you, no matter how many times you move, and you don't really understand why.
Yeah.
This is one of those. This is a 1980s Moose Cup that you could get at Hardee's. Well, this was since 1990, so close. And in it are things I've had since then. I've got an eraser with a like plastic little.
Don't show the rich. Show me the cup. I want that.
Make an offer
for sale, my friend.
Are we going to auction it off?
Yeah, auction it off.
$0 confirmed. I don't even know what's in it. Wait, I remember that pin. I think I had that in high school.
Do you hate it when you have enough art supplies that you forget which supplies you have? And then
yeah, that's where I'm at right now.
Right out. I had a whole
so much stuff.
Yeah.
For some reason, I have Apache metal building systems from New Mexico. I have no idea where that came from or how that I would have gotten that. Oh, and here's a good thing. Here's something. I have a thing from Frank's BP where I worked at the gas station in high school. So that's how long this, and it always ends up on my art desk.
Wow.
So
I'm older than you, right?
What?
Am I older than you?
Only by like a year or two.
When were you born?
76.
Oh, 3 years, brother. 3 years. Lafayette, how old are you?
79.
A wee lad.
Wee lad I am.
You guys are young. You bunch of youngies.
Well,
my beard is grayer.
Oh, yeah, he does look older than you, actually.
Well, that's because you can't really see my beard. It looks like milk spilled on my chin and just dried there, like yogurt. It's on my chin. Cam1138 says, Matthew Fowler, oh man, I had a ton of those Batman tumblers. Matthew Fowler says, I still have the 1989 Batman Taco Bell cups and the glass Batman Returns mug. I had all the Batman Return mugs from McDonald's.
I've still got all the old Return of the Jedi glasses from Burger King.
Wow. Oh, wow. That is pretty cool. I have all the chalices from Lord of the Rings.
But that's
the light underneath.
Not as cool.
No. What are you talking about? It has a light up light.
Nope. I have a cup from In-N-Out Burger. I got it yesterday.
Oh, that's cool.
I threw it out.
It's in your trash.
I guess I did have it.
What are you digging up now? He's going to the archives. See, I'll show you. He's getting his cups. Whatever this is not going to be as cool as my Moose Cup.
No? Well, let's
see
say. How do you feel about 1975?
I have no feelings because I wasn't around.
Depends what it is.
Well,
7-Eleven tumblers of Dr. Doom.
Oh, wow.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
And
that needs to be filled up with Kool-Aid is what that needs to be filled up with.
There's a dead ant in there. This is yeah, but they're super brittle.
Oh,
I
are they?
really should put them like in a case or something.
Don't drop it. Don't drop it.
Yeah, these are cool. These are old. Dr. Doom's on the back. It says, well, I'll have to read it. I can't read it that way.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it
Oh,
says
7-Eleven.
the name is Victor Von Doom, child. Many are the times that I have almost conquered the world, but was stopped by those fools, the Fantastic Four. Still, it is only a matter of time before they are crushed beneath the armored heel of Dr. Doom.
Was he Russian?
He is not playing.
No, he's not. He's not.
Hmm.
Hold on. Oh, Wakanda forever.
Hey, do his now. Do his voice.
In the nation of Wakanda, I am absolute monarch. When danger threatens the realm, I don the sacred cat garb of the Black Panther.
Oh, pretty good.
Oh, not bad.
Yeah.
What were you expecting?
More like Shaft.
Well, it was 1975.
Yeah, I expected like, yo,
Didn't Shaft go to Africa?
Yes, he did. I remember that movie. I saw all the old Shaft movies, like Shaft's Big Score, Shaft in Africa.
Did you see the latest one though?
I did not, because that's not Shaft. To me, is Richard Roundtree. Isn't that his name?
Yeah, he's in it. He's in it.
Is he? But is he Shaft?
He is Shaft. Yeah, yeah.
In the new one?
Yeah, there's 3 Shafts.
That
Sounds like a
no
porno, but yes, 3 Shafts.
Look at Gimp Rider 66 says, born 1952, Red Superman, drawn by Kurt Swan, then Carmine Infantino.
Mm.
I read it in a voice that sounded like Clint Eastwood, because he sounds like he's that old. But I don't believe you're that old, Gimp Rider. I think you're just playing with me. And even if you are that old, you type as young as you feel. You type.
You type. Your type looks like it was typed by anyone half your age.
Clearly, yeah, you got the typing skills of a young.
Like what?
What? Like a young person.
Oh, okay.
What are you? Wait, but am I getting in trouble again?
Oh, just waiting to see what you're gonna say there.
Andy Dave Comics used to have the great Muppet caper glasses from McDonald's.
Oh, I have that too.
Ah, you have a lot of glasses, dude.
We got a lot of glasses. We also have, and they're all at my mom's house. But we had the glasses that had all the, like, each glass had a Looney Tunes character on it. And I don't know where they came from, but we had a ton of them.
Yeah, my mom has in her china cabinet, she has the McDonald's glasses that had all the Disney characters on it from like 81 or something like that.
I didn't have that. What about the Gremlins 45 record from Hardee's?
Oh, wow.
Because I got those.
Whatever. I tell you what I got.
Whatever.
Oh, here he goes.
Oh, you're going to pull out something like from, what are you pulling out?
Something he bought at a junkyard last weekend.
Yeah,
he's from my childhood.
Yeah, I'm sure.
He didn't have a childhood. He was locked to a desk and just drew all the time.
I've got the Power Records where Batman is fighting Grodd, and on one side, and then on the other side, he's working with alongside the ghost of Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, you know what? It's funny you say that. Yeah, I have back at my parents' house. I have a couple Superman records, Batman records. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, those are old.
Oh, and Spider-Man, a really good Spider-Man one. It's all done by Stan Lee.
Oh, well, there you go.
That's something you'd go to sleep to.
Yeah.
Excelsior.
That's all it says.
SV says all my Pizza Hut Alf puppets got tossed.
Oh, sucks.
Looney Tune cups are from Pizza Hut, are they, Matthew Fowler? Now I learned something. What? I don't remember going to Pizza Hut that often, but somebody did.
Hey, how was Shaft the movie?
Yeah, how was it?
The latest one? Oh, it's horrible.
Is it?
Was it?
It's so much comedy.
Oh, no comedy.
So the idea of the movie is that there's 3 generations of Shafts. There's Roundtree, Jackson, and then they introduced Jackson's nephew, who he's the new Shaft.
Gotcha.
I forgot who plays it, but no, not good. No. And also, if you're out there,
not that the Shaft sequels back in the day were good either, but
yeah, but the Sam Jackson one from like 10 years ago, probably I don't know, it was about 10 years ago.
Yeah,
was pretty good.
I saw it once. I didn't hate it, but I don't really remember much about it.
But if you like Pixar movies, avoid Toy Story 4. It is not very good.
Oh, what? I heard it was good.
No. Another redundant, same old story about somebody wants to, another toy wants to separate the toys from the human, and they want to get back to the human, and it's the same redundant damn story again. But there's a big twist at the end, so I could tell you now, or it's up to you.
Nah, some people here might not want to be.
Yeah, let's don't spoil it.
Yeah, Doug would do that.
Doug would. He say I don't care, and he thinks Toy Story's trash.
Well, maybe this one is, according to Lafayette.
Well, does it have different fonts all over the place?
The thing is, it's not good because it's the same thing you've already seen. But when you see the animation, that's all you're gonna stare at. It's amazing. Like, they only improve at being the best at what they do. So,
I never did see the last one either. Actually.
I saw it, but I didn't want to. And then when I did, I cried in it, and I was like,
yeah. The third one is sad. Yeah, it's very true. Yeah.
Is this one sad?
No. No. And you know what? Buzz is barely in it.
I heard that too. I heard it was
it's strictly a Woody movie.
So we've talked about Shaft and Woody. This video is not suitable for all advertisers.
And did you guys like the Pussycat Dolls? So throw it in there.
Oh, gee whiz. I'm going back to jail.
You know what? You should go back to jail, because when you came out of jail, you threw a big old party. You were hammered. You had a lot of fun.
It was fun. Wasn't it fun?
Positives.
It was fun. And then after I sobered up, it was like, let's talk about the deep issues of life.
I'm glad I checked out way before then.
Oh, the deep issues was fun. It was actually about comics. All right, so let's talk about comics for a second. I want to talk a little bit about that.
Okay.
All right. Because we got a couple of guys. We got Lafayette, who's just started his campaign, and it's very modest campaign, and we have a very slow beginning. We've got Brian Shearer with a strong campaign, but we need to get it better. We have me with a strong campaign, but I like to get that better too. But we're not as big as some of the big guys. Let's talk a little bit about that, because I think there's an opportunity here to share some wisdom with some of our fans.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to start off with this here. Let me see. I like what Cam1138 says. Watching Elliot's live streaming on YouTube feels like we're doing crime and getting away with it. Yeah. It's true. All right. So here's the thing. I would recommend that to all of you who are planning concepts and planning projects, you be really thoughtful about what you're going to do and think about. So one of the reasons why I'm developing this here, and I'm not really developing, I'm just kind of doodling right now, but it is early development for Night. I am fishing for ideas, because the thing is this: I planned a project that's going to be so time intensive that it's going to take me the rest of the year to pull off. And that's something I never thought about when I first started. Like, a real reason not to have done this big of a project, I think would have been because it created a problem that's difficult to overcome other than the time. So that's something to think about. If you're going to start a project, obviously, Lafayette, you are ahead of all of us, because you actually finished your project already, right?
Yeah, it's all done. I'm not a slacker. Go ahead, continue.
Right. So when this campaign fulfills, this book's going to go out right away, except for if he gets anybody else involved to add characters to the story. So that's cool. But other than that, it's really a race against time, with things like 96 pages, or even 48 pages can be time consuming. So the strategy there was something that I think I may have missed out on, I think. But the anticipation was that, well, it would do well, and it sounds great on paper. So I'm just saying, if unless you have stuff already completed, which I think is the reason why Doug pushes so hard for having stuff done so early and stuff like that, because he understands that too, that it's going to be a beast of a project if you wait too long. Unfortunately, if you're in my situation, this is the only thing you got going. So, you have to kind of build into it you have to wait for the project to fulfill. And in the meantime, I have to pay bills. So I do other things, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what are some of the things you've experienced? I mean, does that sound fair what I'm describing? Is there a different experience on your part? Lafayette, about you? What have you thought? How was it you going into this project? What were your thoughts, and how did you feel about the whole thing in general as you were getting into it, having a completed project already?
I actually started drawing it with the notion of just giving it to a publisher and let them handle it. And then finishing it first, no matter what. Finishing it, I basically drew it without writing it. I didn't even write it. Like, I already knew the story in my head, so I did all the drawings, and then I wrote all the dialogue afterwards. And then I shipped it off to some publishers. 2 of them really liked it, but the contract was horrible. They wanted like to own 50% of the rights, and they're like, if we get it on TV, we're gonna own most of it. And I'm like, screw that crap. You know, this is my characters. You're not gonna own it. So then I was like, oh, I'm gonna go independent route, and then, as you know, launched a campaign this week. But you've known of the book for like 3 months,
Right.
and but it's different because you're drawing a 96-page comic, which I guess my question for you is, how much of the script is written to where you can just go full in starting, like, say, tomorrow?
It's
like,
not set up, yeah, no, it's not set up that way. I got a very it's a little bit of a hybrid. There's some elements of it that has the script laid out. Some of it is still kind of like left open to interpretation. So there's still a lot of that kind of pushing back and forth. I'm not quite in the territory where I can just sit down and start drawing. It's not like that.
yeah.
Done-
So
yeah.
I mean, that's the biggest hurdle, I guess, for you is you have the plot. You just don't have necessarily a whole script fleshed out to where you can really sit down and just start drawing every day a page and so forth, right? So
Right.
where Brian, it looks like, is your book done, Brian?
Oh no. This is the first project I've done and crowdfunded where it hasn't been done. So that was a lot of stress for me. But I mean, the way I work, like with my other book for that's coming out through Antarctic Press, like I don't do like a official script. Like I know where things are going, and I know the story, and I'll sit down and do the dialogue, and usually my scripts end up looking like pretty much just dialogue, because the dialogue ends up being notes for the visuals, because I know I don't have to describe it to anybody else. So I know the story of Thunder Punch, and I've already started working on it, but I had always planned on, like, my schedule was really hit the ground running in July, which is today, with Thunder Punch. And so my schedule, I'm basically boiling it down to working on William the Last part of the day, and then Thunder Punch. And that's when the campaign, finally ends, that'll really be able to let me hit the ground running that way. But like Elliot, bills keep coming. So, I got to stop and do commissions. I still have to do some things to sell here and there in the meantime. So it's definitely, because I've talked about this, I think me and Elliot I know I've talked about it with Elliot, that it's a transition period for me, because I got spoiled doing G.I. Joe, especially, every month for 5-6 years or something. And then when they switch things up, it's like it was the perfect time to go indie, because crowdfunding, and I'd built up an audience and stuff. But it's still that transition period between the old, doing commissions and doing work for a publisher, and then making a living while your campaign fulfills. So it's not easy.
No. Yeah, that's the tricky part of it all. It's that you trying to balance both parts of that, but it has its own, it's logistically challenged because of the it's one of the reasons why when I commented a while back about what you should do. I think it was on Peter Semeti's. It was about I mentioned having a budget. Make sure that you have some money set aside if you can. Put some money away for marketing. That's important. but also for just being able to pay yourself for the project if you can. That's if you're going to go the route, let's say like Lafayette has taken, where he produced the book first. You know, it's very conceivable for me in coming up. That's why, like I said, I'm looking at this. I haven't even begun drawing Doomkicker. I mean, I've done some thumbnailing. I've done some concepting of what I think some of the characters that are some other upcoming characters in the book. But overall, I've had to be very careful. So now I'm in the mode now. July is for me the month I'm going to be spending, now that we're in the extension period of the campaign.
Mm-hmm.
I have to balance. Part of my time is, well, part of my time is definitely social media. That's something nobody thinks about, because whether we like it or not, a big part of our process today is to get things out in front of people, in front of people's social media. This is the marketplace now. It's not a magazine anymore. There's no Wizard. There's no, I don't know what other things were there available. Comic Scene or those other magazines that used to exist. It's now on the internet. It's now on YouTube. It's now on Twitter. It's now on Instagram, Facebook. So I'm not crazy about Twitter though. Twitter's not Twitter, I guess, has some strength, but I think there's other baggage there. But I think YouTube is definitely something. So I'm definitely looking to manage part of my time for that, which is one of the reasons why I've kind of pulled back on some things. I'm pushing forward on other things and trying to break up my day into either quadrants or thirds. So a portion of my time is developing something for the day's video content, which I think is important. Part of my day is I'm dedicating it to thumbnailing and rewriting the script, retooling the script, and then other commission work, and even something like this, where I'm thinking, okay, this is going to take me a bulk of maybe 3 to 4 months to produce at my speed. If I wish I were faster, but I don't have that speed, and I don't have that kind of style. So I'm definitely going to have to work a little more, be more structured in the way I work, and then also put in some effort to thinking about what if it takes 3 to 4 months, that leaves me with a couple months left. What can I possibly produce in that time? Should I have something that I launch in that time? Probably not. I would hate to end the campaign during Christmas. That would be terrible. So pretty much I'm done for the rest of the year. I am planning another art book before the end of the year that I'll probably launch probably in September.
Yeah. And I mean, I think too, you're talking about a budget. I think if in retrospect, if I could do something different, even if your campaign's really successful and you're going to make enough money to pay yourself and produce the book for the amount of time it's going to take to do it, you need to take into account that time to basically budget money during that promotion period when you're not getting the campaign money. You've got to pay yourself to be the PR person, essentially.
Yeah.
Because it does take so much time.
Yeah. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like right now, like what we're going through right now is that.
Yeah.
Because it takes time to share the information. It takes time to, get people interested, and it does take money too. So Lafayette, what about you? Have you hit any bumps yet in your process? I mean, you just started, so just a couple of days ago, right?
Well, the thing is, because I work a full-time job, so
I like how you said that. I work a full-time job.
So I forget about it. So I basically I drew my book during work. So I drew it all on a notepad, not a sketch pad, and I scan it, come home, do it all digital. So that definitely helped, from that aspect. But no, like I said, the difference is you guys are shooting to fulfill like the goals of the campaign, where my first outlook was, no, I've already had several, kids' books published. I'm just going to give this to a publisher. But the difference is back then I was the hired artist. I didn't own any of the properties. Now it's like, no, I own this. I don't want to just give it to you. So now it's like, I want to just give it to people straight direct from me. you know, and if a publisher ends up liking it, then okay, then we'll sit down and talk about it. But I've had publishers tell me that they didn't understand the comedy, or the comedy was not for kids. It's a little too, you know, it's a little shot more towards a younger, older audience. You know what I mean? So, but you know, it's to each their own, I guess. I mean, they're looking for kids' books for 4 to 6 year olds. You know?
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
And I had one person tell me, well, your book should only have about 500 words. My book has almost 3,000 words. You know, so, and they're like, that's a lot for a kid to read. Well, also, my book has a lot of dialogue. So, I don't know if kids want to necessarily, 5-year-olds want to read dialogue, or if they understand how to read dialogue. You know what I mean?
Is it in comic book format at all, or is it just written in like prose?
No, it's not a comic book format whatsoever.
Okay.
No, not whatsoever. I mean, I'll put one up real quick, an actual page, a finished page, and you get an idea. It's I guess sort of comic book format. It has dialogue, but it also has the narration part of it. So like an example is, let me pop it open real quick. Here's what it looks like, basically. So you know, you see the blue box is telling you the story. The narrator is telling you the story, and of course, then there's dialogue for the characters. Mm-hmm. So you see it right there. So you see Pete. He's flying to the ice cream truck that they see. They get excited. Gordon. Pete is his sidekick. It's supposed to look like Captain America from the 70s horrible TV show with a motorcycle. If you guys remember that?
Oh yeah.
So that's the idea what he looks like. And it just said, yeah, so it just says, you know, the boys come across the ice cream truck, and then it says, you know, what dialogue. So that's basically how it's done, just like that. And then if I go back out, I'm actually drawing Hank as part of the book now. See, he has his hammer.
Oh no!
And the kids are asking him who you are, and then he basically says, "DOOMKICKER." And then
he can't say that though for contract.
Well, it's gonna change. I'm gonna change it to like Doom slightly nudging my foot towards you, and then
Dark Thrasher.
Okay, Dark Thrasher, or you know, what is he? He's a sheriff? He's a cop, or is he?
He's a security guard.
So he doesn't have a gun license or anything?
No.
He's like a mall cop?
Well, no, not a mall cop.
Well, then what kind of security guard is he?
He works at a factory.
But he doesn't have a gun, though.
Well, he can get it. I mean, he can use a gun later.
But he doesn't carry a gun.
No, because he's not licensed to carry a gun like that.
Did we go through that whole story? We should definitely have that part of the story. I want to read that part of the story. How he can't obtain the license. Maybe he drinks, or maybe like he has vision problems, so they don't want to give him the like. Why can't he have a gun?
How about SV says Doom Hugger? Aw,
yeah.
Doom needs love too.
Yeah.
In a world where Doom feels left alone by all the kids, one man stands above them all to give them hugs.
Oh man, it's just yeah. I don't know. That's an interesting part of the story. I want to know. That's all I know.
Yeah. Well, the reason why I bring all this stuff up is really just to kind of explain like why it's important to think about these things. I think, you know, I think you shouldn't hold back from your ideas. I think everyone should go for what they want to do, but just be thoughtful about what's commercial and what you think you can get paid for, if that's what you want. Now, I'm hearing some people say things like, well, I think if you do comics, it shouldn't be for money. Well, that's fine.
Well, that's
if
great.
you're independently wealthy already. But
yeah, I mean, okay. Like comics was ever a nonprofit organization. I'm sure Stan Lee and Jack Kirby, they, you know why Jack Kirby wrote, you know, or drew 5 billion pages a week, right?
Oh, why did he do that?
So he could make money.
Oh, I thought it was because he loved it.
No. It wasn't because he was showing people how much money he didn't need and how much free time he had. It was because he needed money.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Well, at least if you're in the position of trying to create a book and you need money, then you should try to make some money if you can do it. A lot of people are concerned. I was reading an article today, came up in my news feed. This guy wrote an article saying, don't be a comic artist or comic creator. Just don't. It's like, oh, gee. So I was looking for the hook. It was no hook. It was like, he's a very angry man. Like, I don't like comics anymore.
Was it a comic artist?
Well, apparently he's not done any comics at all. He used to write the comics.
He hasn't done anything. He just don't do it.
No, yeah. Well, I mean, I can appreciate the concern, in general about how some people aren't making any money. I get it. But, to be honest, though, on the flip side of that, you just got to do what you got to do, man, and get your product out there and get people knowing it. It's like any other product. The reality also is that comics is a luxury, not a need. So just be thoughtful of that as you go in. So that's why if you're going to do it, you have to have some of these other parts kind of lined up for it. What are your plan Bs? Like it's essentially just have some money in the bank, save some money up for your marketing. Don't wait for other people to market your book for you. That may not happen.
It's not going to happen.
No.
People will share it. People that are excited about your project will share it, but ultimately it's up to you to constantly figure out, because you can't depend, like, it's not their job either. They'll do it if they're excited, but you're the person that's going to be consistent with it is you.
Yeah. And that's something, I've been especially learning and putting more energy towards. That's why I've been putting energy towards doing stuff, live streaming, getting that kind of out of the way, because what people don't realize is this is your work. This is your product. This is your project. And to your point, you have to be the main one most concerned for it. So that's part of it. And then the other part here, what I'm doing with this is I'm trying to look ahead and say, what is it that I'm going to need when January comes around, or whenever it's time to launch the next project, probably next February. What am I going to need to be ready for that? So hopefully by the end of this year, I'll be wrapping up. Before the end of this year, I'll be wrapping up DOOMKICKER, and then I'll be preparing myself for my next project. If I wait till February to do it, then I'll be in the same boat I was in this year, where things kept coming up and pushing me back. So that would be another thing I would recommend, is to have a realistic schedule for yourself on what you think you can accomplish, and don't wait to the last minute, but start sooner. Right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think that's a big problem, is so many people are starting late, or don't get and not spending any time really studying other campaigns to see how they could possibly run it.
Yeah. If it's your first time out of the gate too, you need to build up your audience first.
Yeah.
And that's going to spend at least 6 months, but it's probably going to take more. Being on YouTube nearly every day, being on social media, building up people that are excited about your work. That's the thing that makes campaigns work right out of the gate. That's so like when me and Elliot launched ours and we both got funded so fast, that was a reflection of the amount of time and excitement we had generated in an audience. And then after that, when it slowed down, then it was time to go out and start pushing, finding those new people.
Yeah. And putting that energy into saying, hey, back DOOMKICKER, and showing them artwork to get them excited. And that's the other things. Make sure you have some material ready to go. Like right now, I'm running out of this. I'm still showing some of the same material, so I need to start preparing some new material too.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see some of the chat here. I like what Lafayette's been saying about supporting Taco Bell. That's always very good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. DOOMKICKER Jelly Goblin says, a hero who helps kids beat video game addictions. That is true, because you can read the comic and stop playing games. There you go. Noah the Hyper Potato says, Dynamo, as a lactose intolerant man, I can verify that could be a documentary. I don't know what I just stepped into there. I'm gonna leave that alone. Slick Rick says, Jerkmonger, is DOOMKICKER going to be colored? Yes, it is. You could save dough by keeping it black and white or black and red like your art book. That noir look suits your style. Yeah, but For the purposes that we have for it, the intentions, I think it's going to look more impactful colored. It could probably be great, but I think that's more of a deep cut for comic fans to go into something like Sin City. I don't know that's as powerful a presentation in black and white. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Arthur Brown, the Uncanny Kodiak, which is my homie. OMG, it's still 95 degrees in my office, even though it's 11 p.m. Stupid brick house. I gotta go to bed, jerk. I'd love to bounce some superhero idea back and forth and just nerd it up sometime. Good night. Well, Arthur, I'm gonna have you on with us soon, so prepare your jingle jangles. Alfonso Prodi says it's every day, bro. I think he was talking to you, Brian.
Every day.
Every day I'm shuffling. Raging Goblin says, I should have learned to use a pencil. I should have learned to use that Wacom. Them guys ain't dumb. Maybe get a blister on your drawing finger. Maybe get a blister on your thumb.
That ain't working.
That's the way you do it. That's all I heard you say. Money for nothing and your chicks for free. Brian would sell more if he just told more stories that made fun of Larry Hama. That's his best material, says Dynamite.
Oh, no.
And Hikaru agrees and then says we need to get Brian involved with his year's Cobra Convergence. This year's Cobra Convergence.
I did that last year. When is that this year? I think somebody sent me an email about that. You know, I don't know about you, but I've got so much stuff incoming with the campaign and keeping track of so many different things that I'll see something and I'll go, oh, I need to respond to that, but I can't do it right now. And then I forget.
Hey, what's that on your screen, by the way?
I am. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm just kind of playing around.
I like that. That could be an alien.
It could be.
Your book.
It could be. I'm not saying it's not.
Veland says black and red would be interesting. I mean, it would be interesting, but I'm trying to think of what's the most impactful, especially for my first project out the gate. Andrew Taz says, Elliot, can you give that man a manly scar somewhere? Well, he's the living descendant of Hercules. He doesn't get hurt. What do you say, Lafayette? Is that true?
No, he's not. He's related to Hank. He works out as a security guard manager. And that guy has a gun.
Matthew Fowler says, I like the grindhouse style colors. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of going for sure. We'll see. A little bit of Shaft, actually, if you think about it, since we mentioned it earlier. Matt C, what's going on, Matt C? This Indiegogo thing is exhausting. Did I set my campaign to 30 days or 30 years? It can't feel like that, man. It can't feel like that. And then sometimes it feels like it's not enough time. Like I was on the last day, I was like, man, I have all these ideas, and it, you know, again, not having a good plan can set you up for failure. It happened sooner than I could be prepared for. And then, so if you give yourself some time and think about the future a little bit, put some notes down, even if it's just notes. Get your thoughts together and line them up. Noah, the hyper potato. By the way, what's BOF mean? Larry hates me best. He doesn't even remember that Brian. It's true.
I think that's actually true.
Yeah, well, there you go. Hikaru, okay, kids, be good. I think he's waving goodbye. Be good, Hikaru. Don't hurt yourself. Bull Moose says she looks angry.
She does, doesn't she?
And she's green with envy. And Everett Todd asked the same question. Who's that, Brian?
I'm playing around with some designs for some characters for Gunship Thunderpunch that I haven't finished designing yet. So we'll see. We'll see. She might pop up. We don't know.
Okay. Don't get mad. Lafayette, how did you plan to include other people's characters in your book since you've drawn most of it already or completed most of it?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
okay.
there you go. Yeah.
I've got 5 empty pages for that particular part of the story. So basically, the 2 main characters are making their way to King Ado. So if you have just joined us, you're gonna have to reverse a little back. The 2 main characters are making their way to the kingdom. So basically, it's on their way to the kingdom through these 5 pages. They run into these 5 characters, which help them on their way to basically almost like asking directions who they are, but it's mainly comedy. But that's where those characters play the part. So they're going to be like dead smack in the middle of the book.
Okay, so the characters are going to be whoever purchases those perks, their character, whoever the character is, whether it's their own idea or maybe a kid from their home, their life, their family life, they're going to be right in the middle of the book. They'll be able to open in the middle and almost right there see their characters. Well, with that said, let me go through some of my, let's see what's going on here. Gordon's Bedtime Adventures. Let's refresh it. See how we're doing. All right. 75. All right. I get it. You guys need some time to think about this and share with other people. I suggest you do. Do it for the children. I believe the children are our future. GUNSHIP THUNDERPUNCH. So far at $27,315. Let's refresh. Let's see where we're at. Let's see what we're doing. $315 still.
Still the same.
Okay. Listen. I'm just saying. I understand this is my audience from here. I appreciate it. Let's see what else we got. Flying Fortress. This one's doing good. He's been on Ethan's show today, so he probably got an improvement. Oh yeah, went up a couple bucks right there. 39. Good
job, Eric.
We need to get to that number. All right, Offworlder. Also going 9. He's got a $30,000 fixed goal. He's at 457. All right, I think he went up a little bit. Lone Star, 154, 180. Let's boost that up again. All right.
Dope.
The same. All right. Earthworm Gem. 351.
I was thinking it's down. It's down to $184.
What?
He had a mass refund. I'm just kidding.
Strategically.
This is their plan all along.
He's still there. He's still at the same spot. And then Doomkicker, a 96-page spectacular.
Oh, look at you going up.
Did it go up?
Yeah.
Oh, good. All right, cool. Well, there you go. Doomkicker.
Well, there it
is.
All
right. What are some other campaigns who are you excited about, Brian? Besides these that we mentioned.
Well, let's see. I was really excited about. Well, Long Harbor is closed now, but it's coming back open, isn't it?
Is it? Yeah, that's a good
I think he said he was. There's some really good looking stuff. What is that one? Go back to I gotta look at your screen. Good. Scroll down. What is that? The Mary Sue.
That's interesting. I just saw that.
I've looked at that a little bit, and it looked the art looked interesting.
I'm not totally sure. I know what it is. Not totally sure. Hey Nasser, how you doing? I see you in the chat. It says hello. Slicker says the color page art on the campaigns do look good. I like the vintage dot matrix style. Yeah, I'm planning to use that quite a bit. Draken says people need to back of time and space. It looks really good. Let's see what that looks like. No, people, you know what? If they want to, I don't want to force anybody to. This is not that kind of thing. I think that's another problem. You know, people need to. Well, they should definitely check it out. How about that? Let's look it up. Of time and space. Espacio. Let's look at it now. Of time and space. All right. Of time and space. Actually, this does look pretty cool. And they have a pretty modest goal as well. It's an odd goal, $3,807. That's a very
specific goal.
It's very specific. I'm surprised they didn't put in 42 cents.
Well, yeah, maybe they did. They just the Indiegogo said no, that's going too far.
So this is Of Time and Space. It's very interesting art. Definitely very interesting. I like it. Although some of those are interesting. But, you know, hey, Doug speaks very highly of this book. I like this page. This page looked interesting in color. I saw it in color somewhere. I wish I could click on it. That's a little small. That looks better. It is larger. So, yeah, this is interesting. Let's look at Mary Sue. Mary Sue, exosuit pilot Rosemary Susan Oppenheimer has been given every advantage except a clue. A clue. I don't know what's going on here with these images.
I like the art.
The art is kind of interesting, right?
Mary Sue looks really cool, art-wise.
Very concept arty.
Well, if you scroll down, there's an actual page, and it's very, I don't know, a little bit Disney.
I see it here. Oh, look, her knees are buckling. She's shaking in her knees. He's thinking she's shaking in her knees.
As she could cash. That's what it was.
But you are right. The other pages shown on here look like concept art.
Yeah, it's not bad. I like concept art. So if you're into that kind of look, this might be good for you. I don't know what's going on here though. This is cool though. Oh, the shower scene. Obligatory? I don't know. Do we need it?
That looks good too, though.
I see what's going on there.
Yeah, she's upset.
Sex appeal. I see what's going on there. Does your robot walk around topless in your book, Brian?
Well, technically, yes.
So if you like topless robots,
you know, little fan service.
Yeah. This one looks pretty cool. This is by Vinny Tartamella. It's called City of Venus, Dead City. I feel like city.
Yeah, you should change that.
Little
can't have the extra start it and then end it.
City of Venus, Dead City. Yeah. Can we give suggestions here?
I would go City of the Dead.
And I would say you don't need to put new comic series.
Yeah, probably. How about City of Venus? Sleeping City. No. Get the city.
It can't be the city.
The city is a part of this. Dead Abode, or
how about you get rid of it saying City of Venus? Just say Venus.
Dead Metropolis. That sounds cool. I like the art though. The art looks really good. Whoa, what's going on here? Look at the way it's reflected here. This is a really shining area, and then look at the bottom.
No, that's
because it's floating on that rock.
Engines.
Oh, I thought that was like a lake.
Get your shit together.
No, I got it. It's you, Elliot. You misinterpreted it.
My brain hurts. Interior art, in case you didn't know.
What is outerior art?
You know what I'm afraid of, though? I think I see this a lot. I think I see this too much. I see a lot of times people putting just black lines as panels. Do you remember how that was a big rule to make sure you had a decent gutter between your panels? I wonder why. I see a lot of indie books that do this.
Like, what you mean, like
this gutter looks so thin.
Oh, you mean yeah, I see what you're saying.
Between the panels, it really needs to
gutter with the border.
No, it's called the gutter, right?
The gutter's in between the panel.
That's what I mean.
Well, the thing is, there's no gutter.
There's no gutter.
Right. I'm saying that the artist probably thinking, Vinny's probably thinking that this black line is the gutter, but it should be.
Yeah.
Because if it was a black page, it looks okay here.
Yeah, it works there. But when you're backing things up, down there at the bottom there.
Yeah, because it creates crazy tangents here. Like this one looks good here too. This is a good space right here.
Yeah.
But the art looks good. The art looks
gutters.
good. He's definitely put a lot of time into this. She looks like Lara Croft in space.
Yeah.
The clothing it's not. There's not much, I guess, where they are.
She's kind of dressed like your robot, Brian.
Well, she's wearing way more than my robot is.
That's true.
A couple of characters in my book look like that.
I think your King Tomato has
similar to her.
Yeah. In fact, maybe he might have taken some of this from your King Tomato guy.
Actually, the story is very similar now that I look at it.
I think you need to scrap your whole campaign and start over.
All the way around. I'll give this guy a call.
Yeah.
Cease and desist.
Vinny, this looks really good, man. Keep it up, man. I'm looking forward to it.
And everybody, if this looks like if you like zombie stuff.
Yeah.
Definitely check it out.
Oh, he's got another tier here, a signed comic and the 52-page art book.
Hey, that was my shtick. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, well,
go get that. Pretty go get that art book.
Some good stuff in here. He likes the smudge tool.
Cheesecake.
Lots of cheesecake. I like cheesecake. I like it with strawberries on top and whipped cream.
I'm not big on the strawberries on top.
No.
Hey, you got a super chat.
I got a super chat. Oh, Professor Geek, thank you, my friend, for $5. I like the way Doug does it. Professor Geek for $5. Professor Geek for $5. As long as you're shouting out campaigns, my Tales from the Stacks campaign featuring Kyung Lee is creeping closer toward the $20,000 stretch goal. Well, let's take a look at that, Professor Geek. Let's take a look. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Okay, we would checked. Okay, I'll go here. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna find. Is it under Professor Geek? I don't think it is. It's gonna be called Tales, right? From the Stack. Is it Stacks or Stack? Stacks. Da-da-da-dun, da-da-da-dun. I was trying to do Sean Connery. I wonder what would how a conversation between Sean Connery and Michael Caine would be.
Profound.
Now it says volume 1, so there's only one at the moment. There's not 2 campaigns running. Oh wait, it says there's 2 campaigns of his.
Is there?
Well, it says he has 2 campaigns.
Or he's done 2 campaigns.
He's done 2 campaigns. Yeah. Oh, is that a John Malin right there?
I think that is John.
Yeah, it is a John Malin cover. Let's watch the video here. I like watching videos. I like listening to videos more, but I can't do it because I'm stupid. I don't know how to make OBS work with my computer that way. It's cool. I like that. I like that. It's like that. It's like something from the Count of Monte Cristo. Oh my gosh, what's going on? The mind is like a library. It's a good voice, right?
I like it.
We catalog the things we've done, the things we've heard, and the things done to us.
Yikes.
To find some sense of order, but some stories defy order. All we can do is file them away, someplace out of sight, but never out of mind. Oh, I'm so giddy. Stacks. I mean, Tales from the
Oh, I see. It's just, I get the Stacks part now.
I get it.
So all that suspense. Boo.
Yes. Tales from the Stacks. Coming to Indiegogo November 14th. Stay notified on Twitter, Michael Kritzer, and on michaelkritzer.com. Not a physical copy on. I can't do that.
Neither can they. That stuff is edited.
I know. This is what that's like. That's like when I was a kid. I used to try to draw comics like I saw them. It never occurred to me that they were inked.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's what messed me up. Critias is in this in the chat. Oh, let's find Critias. Where's Critias's book? Detective Dead.
Detective Dead.
I only got one voice like that, unfortunately.
He's a 1940s detective that died. I don't know the story. All right, Critics told me so many times that I just don't know the story. We'll have to find out right now.
It didn't show up. How come?
What? Oh, what?
Detective Dead.
There it is. Crimson Moon.
I got a super chat from Matt C. Check out Kyrie. Elliot is my I am the show. Oh, I forgot. I mean, I'm gonna go there too. I meant to put that up earlier. I forgot that. I apologize. What was it called? Kyrie. That's a good name, by the way. Or it's an angry one. I can't tell. Kyrie. Okay, here we go. So let's go with Critias first, as I went there first. Critias, Detective Dead. He's still campaigning. 37,700. Holy moly! Is this in demand? I think it is. It's in store mode. But guys, check this out. Detective Dead, Crimson Moon. It'll beat your face off.
I don't want my face beaten off,
No,
Elliot.
I'm just saying. Critias says Elliot is my spirit Puerto Rican. I mean animal. That's true. I'm your spirit Puerto Rican. When you see me, does he have a beard?
He does.
Critias, you give him a beard.
He didn't give him a beard. He's not drawing it.
He grew one.
Oh, he grew one.
Look at that. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. Uh-oh. Makes my computer dance. This is Kanan White art right here.
Oh.
And a Mike S. Miller cover.
Oh, Mike did that one. Okay.
Yeah, it's good, man. He did every brick.
He did every brick and all the hatching in those bricks.
Golly, what's wrong with him?
And the black up there at the top.
Ooh, I like
not black
this.
hatching. Oh, I like
Who
that.
did that cover? That's a nice cover.
This is cool. This is in the spirit of the
I was gonna say the spirit.
spirit of the spirit. All right, Detective Dead. Check it out, folks. Check it out on Indiegogo. Only on Indiegogo. We've got Kyrie. I love this art. I love this book. All right, this is by Matt Krotz. Did I say that right? Krotz or Krotz? Krotz. I think I'm gonna go with Krotz because it has the OTTS, like the Mots.
Got the Mots.
I got the Mots. Kyrie, let's play this video. Kyrie, Book 1, The Curse of the Macedonian Scroll. In print. Dun dun dun. Book 1. I like the graphics, brother. That's good stuff. I'm not that good. I just do talking. Brian does the effects. He's good.
It's true. Do the effects.
Did you do a video of your campaign? No. Is that it?
Yeah, it looks like it. I think he's showing people what to do and what they get.
Oh, no, it's a long video. This thing's 15 minutes long. We're going to be here for a while.
Scroll down. Scroll down.
Look where he's at, though. But look where he's at. $4,500. Check it out, guys. Let's check it out. Let's look at it. There's a PDF. What? Look, you could tip this campaign for $1. Look at that. Tip it for $1. Oh, he said, however I want to say it, buddy. No, listen. I'm not interested in how I want to say it. I want it to be for you. Oh, Nasser has the Eclipse Theater on Amazon. Check it out. He's got a link in the chat. Check it out. All right, check this out. Look at this. This is gorgeous, man. I love the art, man. I love the colors you use, especially. Really cool use of color. I like this purples. That's tough to pull off for me. Purple can be weird.
Good palette. He's got good. He's got good color palette. To the whole thing.
Yeah, and I love the style. I love look how thick that guy's. Let me see if I can do that at all. That's about as much as it zooms. Okay, that's cool. Can you see it better now? Yeah, look at that. Look at the ship. Now, I got to be honest with you. I'm a little scared of the ships.
You don't like the ships? Or are you scared of the ships?
I'm scared of the ocean. You know what? You know, there's a ride at Epcot. Well, it's not there anymore. I think they changed it. There was a ride at Epcot Center where it was the Norway ride, and you were on a Viking boat, and then you pretend the ride pretends to launch you out into like a drop off, like a what do you call that, a waterfall. But then when it's about to tip, it pulls back and it goes into a flume ride, like a slide, and it takes you down into this dark room. But it's not a dark room; it's painted to look. And it felt after the excitement of the drop, I just pulled out my eyes, opened my eyes out, and it felt like I was in the middle of the ocean looking at an oil rig, and it scared the heebie-jeebies out of me because like I'm that weird about the open sea. That's weird, right? Isn't that weird?
No, the sea's freaky.
It's intimidating. It's like, you ever see like those I remember I had a book that had a 2-page spread about Pompeii, and then it was all the destruction, and I started getting creeped out. And whenever I try to imagine the Colossus of Rhodes, I get freaked out there too. Weird. Yeah. But anyway, but this is not that. This is the Macedonian. The what's that now? The Case of the Macedonian. What's it called? The Curse. The Macedonian Scroll. By the way, I like this. I like how this looks on the PDF thing. For $10, you get the PDF. I like PDFs, man. I'm a big proponent of digital, but don't get the digital one. Get the book if you can. Get the book. Got some original art here. You got a signed book. You get a book and a drawing for $25. What?
I like that where that ship is explodes or whatever. It's got that orange and yellow in the middle of all that blue.
Yeah, man. Isn't that cool? I got to show you art. Another guy that does good color palette stuff. Yeah, so this is cool, man. I dig this. I dig this. And even though there's a lot of period pieces lately, what I like about this is that the art itself is so stylized and strong. Like, it's not just stylized and like some people they draw things that aren't that great and go, oh, this is my style. Like, no, that's just not great. But this looks good. It's tight. It's consistent. I like the clouds. So they look like globs. They're interesting.
Yeah, this is 128 pages.
Oof. But I think it's finished, right? Right, Matt?
Isn't it a collection of? I thought it was a collection.
Well, let's read it. Okay. Am I gonna read the? Should I read it in another voice?
Yeah, do it. Do a voice.
Which voice should I do?
Not the lead, not Susan from Section H that you did the other.
A team of thieves and outlaws trying to outsmart the Roman army in the ancient North African frontier.
Actually, that somebody did point out last week, that kind of does sound like Roger Rabbit.
Please, Eddie. Please, Eddie.
It does actually, yeah.
It's Indiana Jones in ancient Rome, Eddie. I'm trying to do Harley Quinn. Maybe it's just my voice.
Yeah, a little bit.
Not high enough. It's not high enough. That's my problem. All right. Ready?
Do as Macho Man.
It's Indiana Jones in ancient Rome. Get ready for a high adventure trek to the 3rd century North Africa as a team of treasure hunters and outcasts uncover the secret of Alexander the Great on the frontier of the Roman Empire. Kyrie has been beloved and critically acclaimed digital comics since its digital launch on Kickstarter in 2014. Now, 240 plus pages have been added to the sweeping epic of Roman Africa, but this story has never been put to print. Kyrie tells the story of a curious band of thieves, cutthroats, bookworms, and traitors as they attempt to outsmart the North African authorities while navigating their own dark and competing desires as outlaws of a dying Roman Empire. Part 1 of this unique graphic novel is ready to be put into your hands, and most importantly, all 240 pages are already finished. Matt, seriously though, that was like that was I feel threatened by that.
Well,
Finished.
Largely.
But book 1, Curse of the Macedonian Scroll. This thing's, I'm excited about this. And there is a stretch goal in here. Where's the stretch goal at? It's good art. Good. Look at that stuff. I love this guy's. Look at this guy's face. That guy's face wins it for me every day. That guy sounds like this. We had a schedule to maintain. Yeah, I'm supposed to be working on a cover for this if we get to the stretch goal. So, guys, oh, I love this right here. Doesn't that look cool?
Yeah, that does.
It has a little bit of a oh man, like a little bit of Bone, a little bit of Jeff Smith. I like it
a little bit.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I like it. I don't just like it. I like it a lot. Marcus, Mira, Tertius. These are the adventures. It got me thinking of Hercules, the TV show. In a world. All right, this is cool. So yeah, I am part of a stretch goal on this. So if you guys are interested, if you're interested and you guys want to be part of this, then you guys jump in with both feet because this is strong and it's done. So this is another example of when, if something's completed, one of the best things about that, the benefit is you get to have that sent out right away. So that's not, I won't be able to provide that for you guys. And you're getting a lot of book here. What's the price of the book? $20 for the signed book. $25 for that. This is book 1. So is book 1 all 240 pages?
No, I think it's only 124 pages.
Is that what it says?
All the books are 200, right?
Yeah, all the books you can get them. I think the 3rd tier, so you get the bundle.
Oh, let me go check that out then. So we got the
down, keep going down right there. So right there, retail bundle. That's for the same.
Yeah, this is the larger retail bundle. That's a good idea to do it like that. But anyway, then they have the sign. No, so there's only one book so far. So I'll let you respond.
It's 124 page. It says it on there. 124 pages.
So, let's see. I'm recording this. That your reading is my new video. That's fine. That sounds good. I'll do that for you guys. That's my offering to you guys. I won't just talk about your project. I'll read it in a voice.
I want to do the reading though.
Want to do a reading? Okay, let's pick another project to read. What else? What else we have, guys? We've got Mary Sue. We've got Out of Time and Space, which that sounds like a Lovecraft story. Tales from the Stacks. Who wants to read? Let's read Tales from the Stacks for Professor Geek.
Okay,
let's give him some love. Who's going to read it? Let me zoom in so you guys can. You have it on your screen, or want me to blow up my screen?
I can see
No,
it
we
from
can
here.
see it. Yeah.
All right, who's going to read this one?
Okay. I'll do the first part, and then Brian can do this.
Okay. Which part? Am I doing the second paragraph?
Yeah, what do you want to do? You want to do Go Beyond the Magazine, or do you want to do Tales from the Stacks?
I'll do Tales from the Stacks.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
Where'd
what
it go?
happened?
Now I can't see anything. This is all ruined. Thanks, Elliot.
I blew it up.
Hey,
It's like,
I
he
see
blew
what
it
you're
up.
doing.
Got better real fast.
Isn't that from a movie?
Yeah, only supposed to blow the bloody doors off.
All right, here we go. Overview.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Go Beyond the Magazine and the light. Wait.
We're offering a service here, man. We're offering a service.
I would do it. Go Beyond the Magazine. I like reading at the city library and into the dark. In the stacks, a mysterious old librarian invites you into an uncanny tale as he shelves there.
Tales from the Stacks is a black and white 60-page graphic novel. Volume 1 features 3 uncanny tales presented by the librarian. Sneak into the tent of an exotic dancer with 2 curious boys help defend a young woman's family home from small-town witch hunters and stalk an enchanting burlesque singer with a mysterious guardian.
Everybody go by. Tales from the
Interesting
Stacks.
book. I mean, I don't know.
Okay, I'm going to read this part because this is Professor Geek. Here we go. I am
Go ahead.
now inserting a voice to Professor Geek.
All right.
My name is Michael Kreitzer, but most know me as Professor Geek from my popular YouTube channel on superheroes and mythology. For years, I've published short fiction in genre anthologies from Firebringer Press and literary magazines such as Der Rind and Golden Walkman, which was my favorite book of all. And as a college professor in Glasnost, I study and teach on both comic books and the power of short fiction. Read one of my short tales here. I can't read that much. But though I've authored plenty of short tales, I've yet to publish a comic book. As an anthology graphic novel, Tales from the Stacks will combine both of those things. But I need your help. Okay.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
good. Not bad.
All right. So listen, if you guys go to this campaign page for Tales from the Stacks from Professor Geek, Michael Kreitzer, there's a link here. It's a live link to a WordPress, a PDF document, the free thing to read. What? Read it. Read it before your face falls off.
It's gonna fall off.
Yeah.
Why do faces always fall off? Just the face falls off, so you still have
Everything underneath.
yeah, everything is good underneath your face only.
All right, let's find another. Here's another one. Another friend of mine. Let's try another one here. This is another friend of the JERKMONGER channel. We're gonna look up. Whoa, what happened there? We need to go back to normal size on that. Have anybody here heard of a book called Brand by Antonio Bryce?
Mhm.
Something about that.
Yeah. Antonio, written by Antonio Bryce, drawn by the incredible Kanan White. This is getting rough when you put the word brand and a bunch of things like
Right there. There it is. I see it.
keyboards. Yeah, I know.
Nope.
Boom. All right. Also, I'm getting some notices here of a book called Caius. I don't know all the projects, so I'm gonna look it up. And then another one. I can't say I can't vouch for all of them yet because I don't know what they are. I don't know what I know. So what you're gonna get if I don't know your campaign, I'm gonna look at it and I'm gonna critique it. That's worth it, right? That's fair.
Sure.
Right?
I don't know. I mean, go ahead. Pick Caius. Let's do what we got.
All right. Well, before we go to Caius, I think I saw another one. I saw Iron Skies. Let's go check out Iron Skies also. This is fun. This is fun.
A story of blood and stone.
Wait, what are you reading?
Caius.
Hold on, we're not there yet. I'm not on the screen.
What am I ahead of you?
The world's smallest ultra ball. Sorry. So
All right. Let me go back now.
send Stina to ChaiCon 7. Oh, I'm sorry.
We just read anything he puts on screen. Yeah.
Am I sharing myself here?
Yeah.
I'm
You're
gonna
sure
present to everyone.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, you're good.
All right.
Who's reading this?
Caius.
All right. Here you
No,
go.
let LA go first.
All right.
No, you guys go. I'm just trying to read. I'm trying to establish what we're looking at here. Caius.
Look at that
A
Caius.
Story of Blood and Stone. Oh, that looks kind of cool. Oh, I like that art. That's good.
Yeah.
That's a good face.
It's clean.
It's clean. That's a good critique. It's clean.
I'll give you this. It's clean, fella.
He's not all over the place, you know.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that
Horses. Look at those horses.
Hordes. It's a hordes of horses.
Horses are hard to draw.
Horses.
Right?
Horses.
Yeah, he just threw a whole bunch of ponies on there.
He's like, I can draw horses. I can draw lots of horses.
And
But bam.
There's Kristar.
Bad.
Kristar the Crystal Warrior in the Crystal Castle. This is an odd choice to put the panel over and just leave the nostrils in the bottom.
That is, I was wondering what that was. I was like,
Oh, I thought, yeah.
yeah. I was
Is this like
thrown off.
not the end of? Is this the whole page?
This
I
is a
think so.
page.
Oh, I think so. Okay, so far.
Okay.
Okay,
Right.
so far.
It's cool. It's cool though. You know.
I do like it.
Oh, look, she has a vision. She's having a vision.
She's using a power. She's using her.
She's in
Oh, I'm using
she's in
negative power.
ability. And let's see what's going on here. Okay.
Mm.
Oh, some bad stuff happens.
Yeah.
Oh, her nose is not going to feel good tomorrow.
Mm.
Scarface said, "Yo." She went.
You know the only way to find out what happens is to support the book.
That's true. Actually, this is pretty cool.
I want to know what the hell that snake is that's smiling like a madman at the bottom.
Is it a black and white book though? Is it going to be colored at all?
I think it's black and white, yeah.
Okay. Well, that's not bad. That's not bad. I'm going to play a little bit of the video here. Only 2 minutes long. It's got a pill. Oh, that's for kids. That's not good for the kids.
Action capsule begins. Oh, look at this.
A hand with a
Look
glove.
at that little.
Ooh, Rooster Guys. I like Rooster Guys. I like Rooster Guys.
And he's smoking a cigar.
Oh, color in the advertisement, but not in the book. That's a weird color for that, though. That brownish, rusty red. It's good, though. Whoa.
Little animation going on here.
I like it. Ah. We're going to put our own words in this. Riding horses.
Definitely manga inspired.
Yes. A lot of open spaces.
We got horses.
Oh,
look at that.
Oh, digital.
Even drawing it in Manga Studio. It's just a show. Okay.
Look at that then. Jump back and kiss yourself. It doesn't explain the nostrils in one panel though.
Yeah, that's a make or break for me.
Oh, look at that. That's almost reminds me. Remember that Chinese kung fu comic, something Buddhist, Buddha something.
Yeah, all of them. Yeah.
All of them. Ooh, look at that guy. He's like,
He's a cat master right there.
Wow.
That guy has a gun. The guy had a gun. He's a cheater.
Cheater.
Everyone has powers and sorcery, and this guy has no.
Oh, I like
that was
that.
cool. That was cool.
We now know who wins the book.
That Goku hair, though. I don't know about the Goku hair.
His name is Trigger.
Get ready. Need your help. This is a call to action. We can make this happen.
Look at that.
Pretty cool.
Presented like a cartoon.
Yeah, I liked it. That was fun. Good job, Ryan Cardinal. Good job. Proud of you, buddy.
Ryan
Eric
Cardinal.
Cardinal The horizontal panel covers the vertical panel, which covers the middle of the horse's face on odd choice. Yeah, right. All right, not bad. Anybody want to read the? We saw the cartoon. Should we read anything more here?
Just read the tagline right there. It's something like magic enhanced. No, above. Magic enhanced. Yeah, that's it. Just do it.
All right, who's gonna read it?
It's all you, man. Show them what you got. Did you figure out how to read?
Kaya's a story of blood and stone. Magic enhanced psychic bounty hunters chased down a runaway thief who has stolen a key to the future. All right, that's it.
That's it. Yeah. Not bad. Move on.
I mean, I did sound effects for the video. Come on.
You did do sound effects. Yeah.
You can't expect much more. Come on. I'm just saying. All right. Iron Skies.
Oh,
Now this has color. I like these colors too.
Look at that. Press play.
Oh,
Yeah. You know what? Let's just scroll it. Yeah, let's scroll it. Look at that. Adventure, action.
This does look really good.
This is
Wow.
like Indiana
Oh!
Jones.
Kanan white cover. That's right.
Kanan is busy.
Kanan is busy. Busy like a fox.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never met a busy fox.
Hey, by the way, Caius is at 58.65. It has been funded, I suppose. But it is in store mode and demand. That's right. All right. So Iron Skies, however, is at $6,400 of a $10,000 goal.
6 days left.
6 days left. Oof.
Push it. Can push it.
We can. I mean, we're small but mighty here.
Steampunk and a sorcery comic that follows the crew of the Fallen Hope and their adventures. There you go.
All right.
It's the old 1940s serial guy, you know.
Look, I'm playing the video. Oh my gosh, it's a camera moving around pages.
Way too fast for me. Was that detective dead? What's going on there?
I don't know. Jumping, leaping. Ill wind blew. I can't read that.
Alvin.
It was in hyperspeed.
Oh, look at that cross shot.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me.
Oh, whoa. Look at that. Okay.
Telling about the times of the Irish ship. I don't know the judge is probably doing this.
Motley Crue navigate. We know Motley Crue's, so it's gonna be good.
Gonna have Motley Crue. They're gonna sing a song. The soundtrack.
Girls.
Yeah. Oh, no. Girls.
Dr. Feel Good. So,
managed to survive will witness the scar of the. You gotta give me time to read, man.
So we know that one thing. There's no color in this book, apparently.
Well, I don't know. Those are the original pages.
Yeah, those are original pages.
Maybe they're doing.
I don't know that I would have spent that much time.
No, there is color. You're right, because when you click the little panel dilly dals, the finished page is color.
I think that video was a little. This was smart. He put Kanan's cover up front. That looks pretty too.
That is a good cover.
That's pretty.
All right. Well, he has 6 days left.
That boat's got a pretty bow.
Does that boat freak you out? It's in the sky.
It does kind of freak me out, man. Because at the end of the Epcot ride, there's a big giant boat.
Oh, not the Epcot again.
Yeah, it's got a big Viking boat.
Hey, check. Somebody writes, can you check out Relic Shadows of the Light? Have you heard of that one?
I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that. I've heard of Iron Skies because I've talked to Antonio about it. I haven't looked at it, but this does look really good. I like
what Relic is. I'll look it up.
I'm glad the pages are colored though, because this video was so fast, man. I'm like, I got a little seasickness, air sickness on that one. Shipping is free. Well, that's crazy.
How?
I know a little bit about this particular situation, so well, it is what it is. Okay. There you go. There you go.
Oh, I looked up Relic Shadow of the Light, and the first book that popped up was The Quest for the Holy Foreskin. All right.
Oh, I'm just gonna look. My curiosity is piqued, among other things. Oh, that's weird.
A story involving an American writer.
Oh, this right here. All right, let's look again. I don't know anything about this, so if you haven't contacted me prior to this, I'm going to judge it based on what I see.
So, Relic Shadows.
Oh, I knew this one actually. I do know this.
Oh,
one.
this looks pretty cool.
I have seen this one before.
This Dennis, he was set up at Heroes near me, and we have talked online. a little bit.
Listen, anyone whose middle name is Dennis Chacon Nera, I'm down. From Miami.
Oh,
Okay, so only $535 of a $5,000 goal.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
I talked to him a little bit because I don't think he had done a whole lot of promotion on the front end, and that was I think that was part of it. I talked to him about that.
Oh well.
But we're doing some promotion here now.
Well, hopefully this helps. Hopefully this helps. I mean, I got a small channel.
I like
Maybe get some views. Guys, if you like what you're seeing, please like it. Please share it.
Ooh.
Did you guys share it? I didn't share it. That's dumb of me.
I do like that shot right there.
Relic Shadows of Light. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That was a short video. That was a really short. I looked up to share this on Twitter, and
this video is over. And the tagline too. It's just
Crusader, Exorcist Priest, Immortal, Superhero. He is Relic. That's my best impression of the way that Boyette would do it. Wait, let me read it in Boyette's voice.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. Let me share this on Facebook too. Let me just share this real quick on Facebook. All right. Post to Facebook. All right. Ready? Okay. All right. Okay. Relic, Shadows of Light, Crusader, Exorcist Priest, right, Immortal, Superhero. He is Relic.
That's how he would have done it, though. It's pretty much spot on.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
All right.
I stick with the 1940s guy. That's just.
Exorcist Priest, Immortal, Superhero. He is Relic.
like wow, I'm buying it.
Well, I like it. It looks cool. Unfortunately, it's not a lot to look at. There's a couple of covers, and then there's this. This is cool.
Well, it seems like it's taking place during the Crusades.
Yeah.
So it's the main character. It's I don't know. How does he fit into this? I guess is the main thing. Like, think about it. He's a superhero during the Crusades. No one's going to be able to beat this guy. This book should be maybe 5 pages long.
What's going on with that moon? Is that moon's lit?
Not a moon.
It's very lit strangely with it. Is the sky lit?
I don't know if he's going to do something with the colors, maybe.
Probably. And they're in a ship, so clearly get
off.
Unless
it's an eclipse, right? But then it'd be darker, though, right?
You wouldn't ink it dark if it was an eclipse, would you?
Wait, hold on a second. I see somebody in my chat. Hold on. Let me greet my friend. That was for John Malin. He enjoys my clicks. I just wanted to help him out. Carlotron says that was a dope voice. Oh, well, good. Which one?
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I work on it a lot.
Relic. Ho! From Eric Trouble. Let's see. Carlotron says, yeah, I met Dennis at Heroes Con. He's a really nice guy. Just needs to push his book a little bit. Told him I would help him get a shout out. Well, he got a shout out here today. All right, this is kind of cool, man. You know, some interesting stuff. We went through a whole gamut. Would you use the term gamut in this case?
Gamut sampling.
Yeah, a little entertaining reading of some of them. Monster MD.
Monster MD. Yeah,
Monster MD. I like Monster MD.
37,000. Look at that.
Yeah, he's killing it. Let's check out Monster MD. Somebody tell me what's ailing me, Monster. He said, yeah. Tell me, please, Monster MD. All right, what voice are we using for this one?
I don't see it. Where is it?
You don't see it?
I see it. I got you. Nope.
All right. Okay. Before we read it, let's look at the video. Obviously, we like the videos. Ready?
Go for it.
Hold on, John Malin. Here we go.
Yeah, it looks like Trade Moore drew that cover. He didn't. Join Dr. Black and his invisible assistant, Heidi, as they get into misadventures with monster medicine. Monster MD.
Graveyard Shift. Monster MD. I'm not sure what Graveyard Shift is doing there.
I think it's just promoting books. Nope. You're right.
John is involved in this right here somehow. I think. We could put any sound effects in this. Is what I would do. This one gets ding 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 ding. Look at that guy. Ooh, that's freaky. Freaky. Oh no. Oh, the blood, the dark blood.
This is dark.
Oh, I love it.
Look at that. Look at that cat.
Oh, giant creepy statues. Hearts.
For some Hawks, why else would I be a comic? Actually looks cool.
It looks great, man. This I got in on this early on. I loved it. Oh, my arm feels.
Arm is back.
Is he blowing the bubble thing like one of those little weird straw? He puts his bubble. That's a weird needle.
Well, see, he gets his arm cut off.
Was he just checking the time though? He doesn't have a watch.
No.
Oh, it's the Exorcist girl on the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, red circle. You see the red circle? Oh, that's nice. I like it. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, okay. John Malin says Vaughn is writing a story in volume 2. Gotcha. Oh, that's good. Good. And John, your book emerges on the 16th of July. That's that's next week.
No, week after.
Week after, right now.
That's when I go to San Diego.
I'll be happy to showcase yours as well. I'm gonna rearrange the name of this. It's gonna be called the Wacky Showcase.
The wacky showcase.
Wacky Showcase. The Looney Tunes Hour.
Mm.
This is cool, man. I really like this book. This is I like it. It's strong. Got a great concept. Art is strong on it. Yeah, this is like a no-brainer. This is top shelf right here. I've been to the doctor. I don't know what's wrong with me. I've got the need for cowbell. Clink, 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 clink. Good thing he bit my zombie arm. Well, that thing gets worse. That's cool. That's the same guy. He further transforms. Well, that's fun. Oh, put a cage on him.
At the muzzle.
Yeah, you don't get to vote, mister. Oh, look at that. Oh, he's a werewolf. He's got a van and everything. Boom. Oh, flying lungs. Oh, that's her. That's really good.
Yeah.
She's smoking a cigarette and the smoke is filling her lungs and you can see it. It's kind of disgusting, but I guess that's the point. Hold on, let me put on my clothes. I'm naked. I gotta hurry up. Put on a heavy jacket just in case. Yeah, it's good times.
Sure to take a wrap. It's cold outside.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's gonna be difficult. Maybe we should read a book like that.
Oh, the poop jar. I've got one of those.
Almost eaten by a werewolf. Seduced by a succubus. Oh, succubus already.
What is he looking at?
A drug deal with a vampire. Charades with the Slender Man. It's all in night's work for Dr. Wyatt Black. Oh yeah. Oh, don't you know?
Well, that sounds like 4th of July up here, you don't you know?
Oh yeah. Oh, when the invisible girls are naked, it's always something happening. Look at that. And right after that, wow. Cool tricks. That is a interesting werewolf. He's got a happy grin on his face, and I think he's going to be helpful later. Look at that Chucky guy. See that Chucky guy right there?
Who's the artist? Yeah.
This guy, I think, did some stuff for, if I'm not mistaken, does he mention his name here?
He does on the cover. It's on the cover.
Is it?
Yeah, keep going.
That guy, but there was a book. I can't remember right now. It's on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, cool stuff. I like it. I like it a lot. They have a signed comic. They have a digital deluxe word. They've got a badass T-shirt. A badass t-shirt. Looks like it has a hyphen there, but that's just graphic stuff noise behind it. You get a t-shirt, which is cool. You get a signed comic and a poster. 2 signed comics. And a sketchbook poster. Oh, sketchbook and poster. I like the sketchbook, but I can't afford that. Maybe I'll afford it later. In demand. It's in demand now, isn't it? No, it's still funding.
Huh.
Oh, it's still funding. 27 days left.
He came out the same week as we did, so he's extended.
Oh, that's right. That's right. He extended then. All right, very cool. There you go. Monster MD. Monster, it's ailing me. Let's go to the start. Let's go through. We got Gordon's Bedtime Adventures by my good friend Lafayette Azevedo. And I'm excited for this, guys. I really want you guys to take a good look at this. This may not be for you. This is a children's book with a cool opportunity to get some that anybody, yourself or someone else in your life could be, or on a character of your own imagination could be in this book. Lafayette will draw him in this style. It's gonna be cool. We've got Gunship Thunderpunch.
Boom, 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 boom. That's right.
Looking good, man. Looking good. We got the robots. We got transforming robots.
Yeah.
Topless. They're topless, remember?
They're also. This is also. This robot is definitely topless.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I would say at least 95% of the time in the comic. He's
Yeah,
not
at
wearing
least.
pants.
It's true. I mean, I don't want to give it away.
I'm gonna go 100%. To be honest.
I'm gonna under promise and over deliver.
Yeah.
99% of the time without pants.
Oh, Dr. Feelgood. Look at this guy. This guy said, wait a minute. You're topless. Stop looking at me. Look at my eyes are up here.
Don't look at me.
I love this, man. This looks great. Looking forward to this one. All right. Flying Fortress. We already know what this is about. Pretty cool. I'm excited about this one. Excited for Eric. I got art to make for this. I gotta do it soon so he can put me in the thing because I'm behind already. Look at all these unlocked stretch goals.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, unlocked, not fact.
I know, right? And at least he put little, like, he made it, he lightened the contrast.
Yeah, he faded it like you do.
Not Earthworm Jim with all this fact.
Yeah, and it's yellow on red on yellow, and
oh man, this is designed the way he drafts. It's all over the place. Off-Worlder, the Protectors of Sarah. Check it out. 28 days left. Almost 10,000 of a $30,000 goal. That's good. We're moving along. Lone Star, Soul of the Soldier. Look at that cover. Oh, you want to see something else in here? I did a cover in this book.
well, that's right. Show that off.
Is it in here? Oh, look, that's me.
Yeah, look at that.
That brings me back that's some old school feels right there. That's some old school feels. All right, we got that. We got Earthworm Jim. We've got Crying Venus. Is that right? City of Venus.
Venus.
Dead City.
Mm-hmm.
3 times fast.
Venus.
City of Venus. Dead City. Dead Town. Dead Metropolis. I like Dead Metropolis.
No, I told you it's not that.
What?
Deadsville.
Oh, Deadville. Yep.
No, it's not. It's a city, not a village. It takes a village. The art looks awesome. Good stuff. All right. Mary Sue.
That is so.
I see you. I don't know anything about you product. I don't know anything about you yourself, but I like your book. The art looks good. This is the part. This is my favorite part right here. The tumbling knees. And then the concept art. All right. Interesting. Out of Time and Space. Only 10 days left.
Did we go through this one?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't recall.
Young Onyxia struggles to save the first world of the universe from an ancient terror.
So he struggles? So does he succeed?
Well, we're going to watch the struggle.
Oh, interesting.
Interesting. All a day's work.
Is it only going to take a day?
I don't know. The first world of Eins, the units, sits at the center of the universe. As life thrived, an ancient terror from beyond time rose from the depths of the core. The divine Dragi saved, is it Dragi or Dragi? Dragi saved the world at the cost of their existence. But the evil did not disappear. Millennia later, it returns to consume all life. Onyxia, a young Angelus soldier, is thrown headfirst into a quest to save life from certain doom. Doom. Larry Holder, art by Rob Cannon. I like the art. It's a little tough to read in some places. There's like I have a 20-foot view rule. You know what that is?
What is
that? Used to use it in t-shirts. If you can walk up to a t-shirt thing in the store from 20 feet away and tell what's going on, you're good. If you can't tell what's going on, then it requires to get closer. I think it needs a little more clarity, but overall I like it. All right, Tales from the Stacks. Ho!
Boobs.
Boobs. Tales from the Stacks. We read this one. Great. This was a fun one to read.
That cover though, it's really good.
An anthology series of uncanny tales in the spirit of Twilight Zone and Tales from the Crypt. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Scary. This guy's hanging out inside that doorway.
Don't go in the doorway.
And look at that cover by Kyung Lee.
Oh, he did that one. Okay.
Yes.
So John did the other one.
She's way too clothed. Way too clothed.
My robot, way less clothed than that.
True, yours is gonna sell for sure. This way, I don't know.
Tales from the Stacks, baby. Look at all these lovely ladies.
I know. Look at that.
Look at that. Wow. Look at that. I love how you go from here to here.
Exactly. To the dark.
That would have been
Edgar Allan Poe looking fella.
All right. The next one, Brand by Antonio Bryce. Did we read this one?
We didn't read this one. I have no idea what it's about.
It's a love story set on the battleground of the war between heaven and hell.
Well, sold. Done.
And these are the characters. And lots of monsters. And girls who are way more clothed than your robot.
Yeah, again, Brian's book, not safe for work.
Caius, a story of blood and stone. Again, we all agreed that this was
a manga.
A manga, yeah. If you like manga
and horses,
the horses and the clean art, and if you like a panel with nostril. But overall,
maybe he got to the bottom of the page and thought, I don't want to leave it blank. I want to put something right there.
Yeah, I probably would have left it blank. Like this is blank up here. I would have left that blank. But that's all right, choice. That's his choice.
It's out of place.
Well,
maybe it would make sense. Is it established prior?
It's
I don't know.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know. I think it would have made more sense to drop that panel down and show the horse's eyes.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, well,
but you know what? Whatever.
Yeah, overall, I love the video. Was a great presentation, though. That was good.
Yeah, no, it looks good.
It served the project very well. It made me interested in the project. Relic, Shadows of Light. Dun dun dun.
Ooh, dun. This is with the superhero exorcist.
Dun 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 dun.
In a world where priests fight other priests over priest stuff, there's Relic.
Crusader, exorcist priest, immortal, superhero. He is Relic. I don't know titles. Superhero in some kind of ancient time.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like imagine a superhero during the Crusades, but if you look at that page there's some type of demon hand in the bottom right. So
they're all surrounded by demons.
Yeah, surrounded by so basically he's fighting the demons of hell, and it takes only a superhero to take care of that. See? Now, is the superhero the guy with the shield? Or is he the sidekick?
I think it's the shield.
So he's I don't know what's going on right now. And if you scroll down a little bit more, look at that. Look at that
Maybe
right
that's
there.
okay. Yeah.
I think
That
he's from
right
the
there.
future. Maybe he's from the future. Like
I don't think he is. I think he's heaven sent.
I think he's from 1993.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's so
Good year.
image. You're so right. He's so image.
In a world where Rob Liefeld must save you.
That's right. Or Rob Liefeld drew the Bible, which he
cool.
actually did. So
That's true. Detective Dead also looks good, and we saw the extra covers here. There's a Kane and White cover and a Micus Miller cover. Dun, dun, dun. And then we go to Kyrie, Curse of the Macedonian Scroll. That was fun. That was
700-page epic.
3,000 pages.
And free shipping.
We've got Monster MD. Yeah. And then finally, Doom Kicker, a 96-page spectacular. All right, there you go. So there you go, guys. If anybody is interested in any of these projects, you are super welcome to check them out. We covered a lot more than I thought we would cover, but very interesting. I want to thank everybody for their super chats, for the super chats.
Super chat.
Super chats. So, pretty cool. I'm pumped up about all these opportunities, guys. Like we were talking earlier, there's all kinds of things to be thinking about. I hope everybody really is thinking deeply about how they're going to approach this. If you have an idea, get some stuff, prepare yourself for the campaign well ahead of time, so you guys can be ready to launch a good campaign. And don't make some of the mistakes I've made along the way, where it took a long time to get to one thing or another. Just give yourself room to be successful. That's all I'm going to say about that. So that's I hope that you guys will heed that wisdom, if nothing else. Guys, we went through the whole thing. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Thanks.
We've been on for a while. We've been on for 2.5 hours now, right?
A little over 3 hours. A little over 3 hours. Actually, about 3 hours exactly. Yeah.
Oh, we didn't start till like 9:30 or something, didn't we? We jumped on around 9:30.
Hadn't been quite. It hadn't been quite.
That's not.
I've only been on 2 hours.
Oh, there you go.
Remember, California time, it's only 9:15 over here.
Oh, you jerk!
Dang.
I could stay up still, do so many wacky things.
Word. Anyway, thanks guys so much. I appreciate you all for hanging out with us. We hope you guys have a great night, a great day, whatever it is going on around your world. Just be stay healthy, stay calm, stay clean. Whatever you do, don't smoke crack, and wear your seatbelt so you don't kill other people.
Wait.
What?
Okay.
You smoke crack? Is that what you're saying?
If I wear my seatbelt, you'll save other lives.
Wait, so yeah, the crackheads wear seatbelts. We're safe?
No, if you smoke crack, hurt your life.
Hey, when's Paranormals?
Tomorrow night, 9 p.m. on Brian Shearer's channel. Make sure you go there, go to Brian Shearer's channel and subscribe.
Bam.
So you can get the notifications and all that good stuff. Make sure that you like this. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, well, I'm sorry.
Well, you're still here, so.
Well, but also throw up a thumbs up if you did, and also share it with your friends and family. And don't forget to try to. I want to encourage you guys to take a look at Gordon's Bedtime Adventures, and it's gonna be good for your soul. I think sometimes. Jameson, drugs never hurt anyone except crack. John, crack always trumps all that. Crack is bad. Crack is whack.
Don't smoke the wacky cracky.
Drugs never hurt anyone? What?
Well,
did he know who Nancy Reagan was?
All right, kids. We'll see you guys next time. Adios. Peace. Later.
Later.